Alright, we're live! We're live! Welcome to this new episode of the Swordcast Adventures Plays Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Sorry about the late start. We were just setting up a couple last minute things, but we are good to go now. I don't think I have any special announcements to make. Do you guys got anything you want to say before we start?
Before we start? Nope, I don't think so.
Alright, cool. Well, let's see some D20 rolls then.
No.
Aha!
3. I haven't even read my notes yet.
I also got a 3. Do we do a roll-off?
I got a 4.
What'd you get, Roz?
17.
Alright.
Do we do a roll-off?
Yep, do it.
17.
6. I am not prepared for this.
You are not prepared.
I am not prepared. We were fighting a thing that was making keys disappear. I don't fucking know. Alright, I also took no notes last time.
The blue plush.
Yep, that's where you guys started. Last time you guys started with the flash of blue light coming from
right.
Yep.
From the box that Savian removed. From the table, yep. Those are the ones I have trouble with, is Anduin and Savian.
Yeah. I get that.
It's funny.
I get that.
It's a half-elf thing.
Yeah.
It's a half-elf thing.
Let's see. The one thing I did note is that the cleaning crew thing, which was super weird.
Yeah, so you guys...
with the little goblin-like creatures is what I wrote.
Yep, so you guys defeated the Will-O-Wisp and came out of that room and found a small group of these goblin-like creatures looking like they were cleaning up the place and resetting traps. Having taken them by surprise, having taken them by surprise, they attacked you guys. Well, not necessarily attacked you, but they tried to steal a bunch of stuff.
They mugged us.
They mugged us.
They essentially mugged you. They got away with a couple things from a couple different people.
Yes.
Got rid of that damn plushie.
That's true, yeah.
And disappeared through some sort of weird rift magic that they had. But you guys were able to kill a couple of them before deciding to get the hell out of there.
Yes.
You guys left that room, and after moving on, Sarmea decided she was going to take the carpet.
That's the other thing I noticed. Sarmea took the rug.
Which I am not carrying. It's in the bag of holding.
It's in the bag of holding.
You guys found your way back.
It didn't try to eat us.
Nope.
Yeah! That's in the right direction.
I know.
You guys found your way back to the staircase.
Yes.
That you guys came up and were able to avoid the trap you discovered on the way up, getting back down, and you all decided to head back to the strange room that seemed to open up into an open pasture.
Pasture room.
Where you guys discovered a couple things. You guys went inside these two silos where you found that the walls had been covered in white paint and it had this strange geometric pattern carved into it. At which point you guys found out was a pattern of a key that just repeated over and over. Upon discovering that, you guys then saw the two silver-plated ox skulls that were hanging inside each silo. And upon one of you guys grabbing one of them by the horns, which I believe was Zen at first, you guys heard this loud moo ring out over the pasture and the sky started to darken. You guys then discovered by grabbing both of them at the same time that the weather changed completely and started raining, and you heard lightning and thunder, and then this Minotaur materialized in the pasture with you. At one point, you guys were able to discern that it had a strange key hanging from a necklace around its neck, which you guys tried to steal off of him.
Yes.
And upon doing so, let go of the ox skulls to try and make him go away so that you could keep his key, which ended up disappearing with him.
Which I called. I was like, the key's gonna disappear.
And that is where we find ourselves. You guys are in this pasture, and you had just let this bullman disappear again, along with the key that you had gotten off of his neck. And that is where we find ourselves.
That is where we find ourselves.
Okay. I just had a thought.
Okay.
Can I look at the bottom of the skulls?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way they could be worn on the head?
You guys asked this last time.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You wouldn't be able to wear them like a mask without modifying them a little bit.
Okay.
They're a little too narrow to fit over your face.
Okay. Damn it. I forgot we had asked that question.
Yeah, that was my thought last time was, well, can I just wear it then?
I just wonder where the key will appear if we hold the skulls again.
I was just thinking that. Like, will it be back around his neck? Or will it appear... Where was it when it disappeared?
It was in my mage hand.
Okay.
Does my mage hand, since it's invisible, can I tell if it's holding something? I guess.
Oh.
Or you would see it like floating through the air.
Well, it's invisible because of my ledger.
Yeah, but you would see the item floating through the air.
Yeah, I got that. But like, I was wondering if it still felt like it was there. But
Right, if it became literally invisible, but it was still there.
yeah.
You don't see the keys, so you can assume that it's not there anymore.
Right.
I'll float the mage hand over to me, and I'll let it go, and I'll hold out my hand to see if I feel anything fall into my hand, which I assume I don't.
You do not.
Okay.
Well, we gotta hold the skulls again and see where the key appears.
I think that's step one. See where the key comes back.
You
Because that can
also
change
try
a
to
lot
put
of things.
skulls within the troughs. We were talking about that last time.
Yes, that's step
Skulls,
2.
We were
skulls
talking
in the
about that just a
trough.
moment ago.
Oh, I was thinking if we threw the key in the trough and then let the Minotaur disappear, if the key would, like, still be there for some reason. The trough just seems really centralized and, like, weird for it to not have a purpose to me.
It's true.
Always try.
Except for lighting on fire.
Which did
I
happen.
mean, worst case scenario, I can definitely keep the Minotaur's attention until we are able to drop it. So if someone else wants to pick up the skull this time.
Well, I could shoot it.
How many more of those bullets do you have?
Boulets.
Bullets?
I have 219 bullets. We can do this for a while.
I forgot it was that many.
Batman, they did.
219.
Speaking of
I have my
which,
our blacksmith friends. Embrick. Oh, muchas gracias, Dungeon Master.
you have the packets of powder that you also found on him, right?
They were given to me.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my. Okay.
Pure Colombian gold.
I don't have enough of this smoke powder to shoot that many bullets, so that's something that we should definitely take into consideration.
How many can you shoot?
There's 4 of them,
Mm-hmm.
and I've already used.
You shot it
I shot the
twice, I think.
once.
No, once.
Just the.
So you have 5 left in the chamber, or in the gun itself.
Okay, so about 20.
I mean, it's
There's 4
still
4 pouches.
Yep.
20
a lot.
shots.
It's not, yeah.
So then
After you finish what's in the gun.
Yeah.
So now we're wondering what happens when we
Oh.
kill the Minotaur.
So I have 20.
Right.
I technically have
Technically
20.
have
25
25
shots.
That's my other concern,
What?
is, like...
It goes away.
Yeah, the key just goes away
Mm,
permanently if we kill the Minotaur.
We don't even know what the key's for either.
Do you think maybe we could restrain him?
If Brago were here, maybe,
Yeah.
but he's not. So
But he's not.
I think the best.
Oh, Brago, where art thou?
I might be able to charm
Indeed.
him.
Will that work on them? On a man and bull hybrid?
Gotta be a humanoid I can see within range. Wisdom saving throw.
Seems sort of like a
Oh, and it will
monstrous
probably have
creature
advantage.
to me.
Yeah. Tasha's hideous laughter.
Tasha's hideous laughter is a reasonable choice. It gets to make the save how often?
At the end of its turn, I believe.
Yep.
And what kind of save is it?
Or when it takes damage.
I think it's wisdom.
It is.
Okay. Well, you know it'll save off the first turn because that's just
It'll
how it
only
works.
last a minute.
That's just how D&D works, but so it's worth a try. I could just shoot him, not to death, maybe, but
Shoot?
yeah.
No. Wait, no, we know that word.
Yeah, you would
Yeah.
definitely know that. Playing it up a little too heavy here.
Oh my lord.
as you guys discussed, you kind of feel the warmth of the sun come back. You guys hear birds kind of chirp off in the distance as the weather has returned back to normal from once you guys first entered the room.
What is that?
I know. The weather, it seems like it's something. The trough is something.
And what if we just gave him an umbrella? Like, would it be alright?
He's just
Well,
mad
he's-
that it's raining.
He's mad at us.
If we're making it rain.
So maybe we
Haters
can make
gonna
it
hate.
rain I guess hail, because we have coin.
Yeah. Making it
Uh,
hail. I don't know.
There's just a lot going on here. What if
Well,
we...
Why don't we bring him back, see where the key is, and then go from there?
Okay,
Okay.
let's do it.
I'll hold one of the things too, since I mean you guys are better at fighting and stuff. It's not
Then
really my
how about I
strength.
hold the other one, and then we'll have the two people who can deal a bit more physical damage on the front line.
I'll use my mage hand to try to get it back from him.
Okay.
I mean, I can certainly.
You got like... You got like one-shotted last time, right? Didn't he hit you really hard and knock you literally unconscious?
Did I go down?
You were unconscious.
And
I did
yeah.
heal you for a good
I haven't even looked at my health.
Yeah, maybe you should do that. Because
I'm back up to full.
Okay. What if
Well, full minus my.
you could take the dodge action and he would have disadvantage on all attacks.
And just like run around and distract him.
I just need to use my mage hand to get his key, and then I'll throw it in the trough.
And see what happens.
Somebody's gonna
And
grab
then-
one of the skulls by the horns and hold it.
So when the
So you hear that initial moo ring out across the field, and the clouds start to move in, but don't completely like coalesce over you.
drop the skull after I put the key in the trough.
Sounds
Okay.
good. I'm going to
Yeah,
pick up the other
yeah.
skull then.
Okay, yeah, that's. I will literally, like, unless something weird happens, I will just continue to take the dodge action, running around trying to distract him while you grab the key,
With
And
my
then
mage hand. Yeah.
throw the key in the trough,
Yep.
and then the second the key's in the trough, you guys drop the skulls and we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Let's do it. Execute.
Lifted the skull.
All right. So Mavram puts his hands on the horns and lifts it up, and again you hear that moo ring out, but much angrier. And again the clouds coalesce and the rain starts to sprinkle, and you hear
I assume
of
you're
lightning.
out in here. Zin, yes.
Oh yeah, I'm there. I'm ready to
All right.
distract.
And slowly fading in, you're actually. I'm gonna roll for what direction he faces.
Wait, did I actually go down last time?
You were
You
knocked
did.
unconscious.
Okay.
I have it in my notes.
Did
Of
I-
course. He
Did I
appears facing this way.
set off my
It lasts
Crimson
till
Ray?
you take a short or long rest, technically.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Even if I was unconscious and then came back?
Yeah.
You went down because
Okay.
of it, though.
I just want to make sure. Well, yeah, because I still have the amount off of my max HP,
Yeah,
so my Crimson Ray is still going right now.
I believe so.
Okay. Where's the key? Or wait, I guess there's.
So he appears. If you guys are looking, roll a perception check.
We're all looking, right?
Yeah?
Yep.
3.
You don't see shit.
18.
You kind of feel this like wave of concern come over you as you see it
10.
appear facing Zin. So you're kind of distracted. But the two of you notice that the chain has reformed and it hangs from his neck again.
God damn it.
Okay, so
Did we
It does
break
have a
the chain, or
restart.
did I
You did.
get it? Okay.
it does reset.
Okay.
I,
Oh wait, we're still holding on to the skull, right?
yeah, it appears. I will
Yeah.
use mage hand to try and grab it.
Okay. So you do that. While you do that, let's see. So roll a sleight of hand check. While you do that, it's going to try and take a swing at Zin as you were right in front of him as he appeared.
Yep.
Ooh, that's good. 19, I think? Yeah, 19.
Okay, so
Almost an natural 20. But not quite.
all right. So it does not notice you pluck the chain off of its neck again.
Sick.
But it rears up and goes to come down on you with its flail, and you're able to move out of the way easily as it just slams right into the ground. And before it even pulls it up, it looks you right in the eyes and just roars in your face. Everybody roll initiative.
Jesus Christ.
11 for Zen.
Oh man. Okay.
4.
11 for Zin. 4 for Sarmea.
Mm-hmm.
Savian.
20.
Ooh.
And Mavram.
18.
Ooh.
All right, Savian, you're up.
Key to trough. I would like to
easily you move your hand over, and you guys all just see the key kind of bob and float, and then you drop it in the water, or do you just plunge your mage hand into
plunge
it?
the mage hand in
And
the
you
water.
just see it kind of hit the top of the water, but you see a bit bigger splash than you would think just a key makes as the mage hand also plunges into it, and you see water splash and spill out the sides.
I dropped my. Oh wait, it's not my turn.
Yep.
I turn to Mavram and I say, "Drop it." And that's the end of my turn.
All right. So that makes it Mavram's turn.
I'm going to run out of the room with the skull. Wait, no. I'm going to drop it.
So you drop it, and Zin, you notice an angry look. Like, it gets even angrier as it feels itself start to fade away again.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually it completely disappears from your vision.
I raise the mage hand from the water.
And it
No
comes
fucking
up, and you
key.
don't see anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure what to do now.
We.
How close?
Well, okay. Sorry, continue, Mavram. I apologize.
No worries. I'm just trying to see from where I'm standing. How close? I'm in one of the silos, correct?
Yes, you're in the silo that Savian is standing in.
Okay.
You were right here.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out. My joke may be something, but again, I don't know. Like, they're running it outside of the room. I don't know if that'll do anything, if not just piss it off, or put it on me, which would be bad.
Well, what if, like, we take the skulls with us and then we just even in the hallway and then we hold them and we see if it comes. We don't know if it works in other rooms or if he's just going to be summoned back to this room.
You're not
True.
wrong. How about one of us brings it out, tries to leave the room? Like, tries to
Let's
leave.
just start there. Yeah.
Here, Saban, you're behind me. How about I go first?
Okay.
So you move out of the room?
With the
I'm
skull.
gonna pick up the skull and leave with it. Or try to.
Okay. You move across the room and you step out the door, and as you do, it crumbles to dust in your hands.
Well,
Does
does
it
it?
reappear in the silo?
I think you hear Mavram go,
That's not a good sound.
Well, from where you're at, you wouldn't see this happen, but you look around and you don't see anything in the silo.
I'm gonna walk back in empty-handed.
Uh-oh.
You try to pick up the dust.
That's a big oops.
Just like scooping the dust into like part of my robe. Well, I
So?
don't think it liked leaving the room.
Sarmei is gonna grab the horns of the one that's left.
And you hear that moo ring out, and the clouds start to slowly move in.
But only partly. I think we broke it.
The Kobayashi Maru of D&D.
It's only level 3, man.
I know.
Well,
We haven't gotten to the board yet, dude. Come on.
I know. Yeah, well, I guess that's sort of... I was going to look around again for a keyhole somewhere, but...
So,
About that, let's go to the Silver Path, right?
We might as well take this skull with us. Should we put it in the bag of holding?
I mean, it will probably just crumble to dust when we take it out.
I will say
What do we have to lose?
it was almost instantaneous.
Nah, let's just leave it.
Why?
Why not?
Why? Why not? Like, because
I don't want a bunch of dust in my bag of holding.
you'll never know it's there unless you reach in and
Well-
you're like, I want dust. And then then you'll have dust.
I mean, it would provide the
Oh,
perfect
the logic
opportunity.
I
behind
mean, alright. Let me throw this out there.
Combat bag of
So we
holding.
leave with one of the skulls, it crumbles to dust, right?
Yeah.
What if we just
Take the other one out.
take the other one out? Maybe that's how you're actually supposed to beat it.
As you
Maybe
guys talk, saving, roll me a perception check.
Oh. Okay.
That could be it too.
like maybe that's like it's the idea is getting the
That
skulls
was a
out of
roller
the
coaster of
room without
emotions.
the Minotaur
8.
stopping you from
8?
doing it.
Ooh, that could be it too.
You hear a weird like clink come from behind you.
I turn around and look.
The skull is back on its post.
Okay.
There it is. It just took a second.
Yeah.
Alright, well, okay.
Took about a minute.
Do we just want to shoot it?
The skull or the Minotaur?
The Minotaur.
We just need 2 people holding it. We gotta decide who's fighting and who's not.
Like, because if the...
Or I guess I can fight if
What if we lead it to drink? I don't know how we're gonna do it.
I can
You
just
know,
Can't leave
insult
it
it a
water,
bunch.
water, man. Come on. Haven't you heard that old adage?
But maybe that's the key
I can insult him
Might
and
be.
hurt him.
to the key.
Let's do this.
Is there a key? I want to look again for a keyhole in this room.
Right.
Okay.
On any surface I
That's a good idea, because, like,
Or can possibly detect.
maybe that's the real thing.
In
is
the silo that you're in?
I
maybe
want to
is get
do.
the
I want
key
to
and use
investigate
it
the
in
whole
here
place.
somewhere.
I want to look at like the fencing. I want to look
I would
at.
have you make an
we-
investigation check for each of the 3 rooms in there then.
Okay, I'll make 3
Have we
investigation
moved
checks.
the trough?
Shite. Pretty good. And shit. 11, 12, and I will say that's for the eyes, I guess, and 22 for the main room.
So you don't really notice anything in the silos. You just kind of see that same like key pattern like repeating on the walls.
Right.
Other than that, and the post that you found these skulls hanging from, there's not really anything in there.
Okay. I'm also looking for more than just a keyhole, but that is sort of like the motivation for my investigation.
Yeah, even then, you just find that the silos are pretty empty. There's just like the dirt and long grass that makes up the pasture on the ground. Other than that, you just see the post that's stuck in it and the wall with this weird pattern. As you go through the small fenced area, you trace along the pieces of wood along the fence. You get underneath and look all around the water trough, but you just don't find any sort of keyhole or anything like that. No items, no messages.
Yeah, I don't know.
And the surrounding terrain, the illusory terrain, there's nothing, like, I don't know.
Not that you can see.
Nothing that catches my
It looks
eye.
like a pretty wide open field.
Do we have any means to dispel this illusion?
That's a bit outside my bailiwick at the moment.
That's kind of what I figured.
Is that a real word?
Bailiwick? Yes, it
Okay.
definitely is.
Well, I think we gotta fight the dude, right? I'll
I mean, that's the only
hold-
thing left is to just kill him, right?
I'll hold one of the skulls because I can do stuff without my hands. That's still helpful.
True.
I'll hide in.
I'll wink at
Jesus.
If
I
I can get a really good shot off, I could give Fabian, I could give you a solid chance to hit a decently important area.
if I hide from it,
That too.
I can catch it by surprise.
I was thinking of throwing a little bit of a glow onto it. Hopefully that might actually help.
I think you should save your power for
Whatever's next.
that, or healing the injured, or or blasting the next big beastie we fight.
Hey. I'm cool with whatever. You don't think you... If you think you... How about if it's looking at you when it appears? Because it seemed to move, correct?
Yeah, it does. That's true.
How about that? I'll only fire if it is not surprised by you.
Okay.
Are we fighting this guy then? Let's do it.
Well, 2 people have to hold the skulls, which is sort of an issue.
Well, I can fight without
Okay.
hands.
Sometimes.
I can always clutch
Some of the
the
time.
skull in my lap.
You can what?
I can like sit
Hold
on the
it
ground,
between your
skull in
legs.
my lap.
Do they weigh more than 10 pounds?
They probably weigh about 15.
Okay. So too heavy for mage hands.
Mm-hmm.
So. Okay. I'm gonna try and hide around the corner of this silo, I guess, inside.
Around that corner, or
And
do
do
you
you want
want
to
to
be one to be able to attack it if you need to? Do you want me to hold the skull?
Me?
No, I'm talking to Zin. Sorry.
What's it?
Do you want me to hold the skull, or would you like to?
No, I shouldn't hold the skull. I need to be able to attack.
Okay.
Right?
Somebody's grabbing hers.
And take a
Holding
hit,
it.
I think.
Yeah.
So what?
Somebody's grabbing hers and she's gonna stand right here.
What if
and
one
hold it.
person grabbed both?
I can try if my hands are big enough. Does it seem plausible? Plausible? Possible.
So you walk over and you try and put them together.
Mm-hmm.
The way they're shaped, it's pretty difficult.
Didn't you have to hold on to both horns?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
What if we grab his horns?
grab the bull by his horns.
That's a good idea.
I mean, you can try it.
Do you have anything to aid you in your strength?
I mean,
I'm not strong.
Did the Vogels steal your strength potion?
that's what he did. He stole my strength potion.
Of
Yep.
course. Of course.
Fucking Bogles.
I mean, I can take a half
Fucking
hour and make a new
demons.
one.
Well, we got time. Might as well.
I mean, I can, if we want to take a quick short rest, I
Definitely
can.
have time.
Mm-hmm.
I can just whip up a new one.
I think that's the thing that's on our side
Mhm.
currently.
All right.
This Minotaur won't appear until we want it to, so.
Truth. All
Alright,
right.
yeah,
Well.
so you post up.
Yep. I pull my goggles down over my eyes and I pull up my little pack. It smells really bad because there's a lot of dead things in there,
Yep.
and I.
Gross.
Yep.
And there's no limit to how many times a day you can do this.
No, I just need. Let me double check, but I think I just need to take a short rest to do it.
Cool.
I can only do one per short rest.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
But let me double check just in case.
Yes.
Engine craft.
While you guys sit down and post up, do you got anybody else do anything specific or?
I'm gonna use a hit die.
Okay. Short rest.
Anyone else uses hit die gets song of rest.
Here you go.
Oh, red.
I don't have any more hit die.
I'm just, while we're waiting...
Yeah, no, I just need to take a short rest.
I'd like to just walk around and do,
This is red.
an
Helpful, though,
investigation
thank
for myself.
Okay.
So yes, I will take the short rest.
Mavram, are you looking for anything in particular?
Just anything that's kind of out of the ordinary, outside of the realm of, like, obviously the patch of farm in the middle of Waterdeep. But, like, something that sticks out of the ordinary. But I also only rolled a 5, so no.
Yeah, so, other than this room itself being completely out of the ordinary, you don't notice anything that would seem out of place for this scene that you find yourself in.
Word. Sounds good. Otherwise, I'm good.
All right.
I'll just sit and prepare myself.
And you're
Another
making
thing
a
I need to take into consideration.
You're making a strength mutagen?
Yes, but it increases my score only by 1 right now, and it's on evens that modifiers go up, right?
Yeah.
It wouldn't even do anything
Oh.
until yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well.
Didn't even think about that last time.
Well,
so.
we'll still take
you
a
guys,
short rest.
Yeah, you guys sit down and take your short rest. Then you like pull out your supplies and start going through them. And as you're getting ready to start like mixing things together, you come to this conclusion that it's not going to help out in this situation a whole lot.
Yeah, my blood hunter level divided by 4 rounded up. So it's not until 5th level that it would actually do anything right now.
Well,
At least for my strength score,
Yeah.
particularly. Never mind.
Did you want to make a different one?
Maybe. But I only have the 3 available, and I already have the other 2, which are
what kind of damage does the beast do? Is it
celerity.
bludgeoning?
A night eye obviously wouldn't
yeah.
help, and celerity ups my dex, right?
Well,
And grappling is athletics, right?
yep,
So dex would not help, or
it would not
not
help.
help. Never mind. I take it back.
All right. Well, you guys still sit down and take a short rest. Kind of prepare yourself for going into this next round with this beast. If that is what you guys intend to continue to do.
I mean, I'm gonna try to grab it by the horns.
All right.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Let me grab it by the horns first.
Can we not do both?
Well, I mean, it might
Okay,
not do
let's
anything if it's already dead.
I don't have
It
to.
might disintegrate.
I don't have to shoot it to death.
Well, I mean, other things
Em and
died
me.
after one shot, like, right? I don't think this thing
I
will.
shot the carrion crawler and it didn't die.
That's true.
I didn't
That was the
die.
only time
I
you
got
shot
shot
it.
once and I didn't die.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Shoot. it then.
Goddamn close, but I didn't die.
Just do your best not to kill it until I try this.
All right. So where do you guys want to position yourselves?
I'll just
I'll
stay in
stay
the
in the
silo.
same building.
I'll stay exactly where I'm at.
Same building as Savian.
Yeah, the same one I was in.
How tall is silos? I have a
They
question.
are 15 feet.
And there's nothing on the ceiling.
You see that geometric pattern still like traces itself across the ceiling in there.
Okay.
Zin, you're staying where you're at.
Yep.
Sarmea, you're good where you're at.
Yep.
All right. So you guys do this then?
I'll back up a little bit.
There's no ladder, I assume, in either of these silos.
Nope.
Okay.
So you're trying to hide.
I have to ask. Yeah, I'm gonna try and
Roll
hide.
your stealth check.
We hadn't considered
We had not
ladders
considered
going up to the
ladders.
top of the silos yet.
I'll give you advantage because he's not in the room.
Thank
Oh,
you,
thank
because
God.
I just rolled a 1. Oh my gosh! That was a roller coaster with motion again. 23.
Okay. You feel pretty well hidden. All right.
Oh my god.
So you guys start this process again. Sarmea and Mavram, you both grip the horns. You hear that roar ring out, and you feel the patter of rain start to come down. And as you hear that lightning strike again, you see the form again materialize in front of your eyes as it is facing in this way when it appears.
Perfect.
Yeah, you guys have a split second to react if you want to, or...
I'm waiting for Zen to grab its attention.
Okay, so it appears, and it again is still kind of like, you see that it's got that like groggy look on its face and kind of like wavers as it collects itself. You guys do anything, or do you wait?
I wait.
That's
I
great.
mean, if my reaction can't be literally jumping on it, I'm waiting.
Yeah, you can
Let's
you can attempt to do that.
Maybe violence isn't the answer.
Pretty sure it is.
I
but-
mean,
Said
like, I want to climb this thing pretty much.
the man with a gun.
How much taller than me is it by feet? Like,
It's a large creature, I'm pretty sure.
It is.
It's like 10 to 12, probably.
I would say probably around 10 feet tall.
alright, I mean, if I can, like, jump and try to grab its shoulders to, like, get myself up its back,
Give us an athletics check.
you got it.
But what if we
It's
don't
gonna
do
roll
anything
one.
at all?
It's gonna roll one against you.
What if we just leave?
I'm gonna give it disadvantage though because you're behind it.
Yes. Athletics, you said?
Mm-hmm.
9. I'm rolling like garbage today.
With advantage, you rolled a 9?
Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it just had disadvantage. That's
Oh,
much
no.
better.
No, yeah, that's what it
Oh,
was. It had
sorry,
disadvantage.
sorry,
Yeah, okay,
sorry.
that's what I thought. That would have been a 25. Thanks, Matt.
So it.
Different timeline.
So you
Yeah.
kind of like grunt as you go to jump on top of this thing, and it hears you, and it's able to sidestep you just enough to get out of your way, and you land right next to it. Now everybody roll initiative.
14.
Oops.
Could have used that 14 a second ago.
Okay. So 14 for Zen. Sarmea,
9.
Savian,
18.
and Mavrum.
My Thai food is
Wow.
so spicy.
12?
Yep.
Got it. Alright, Savian, you're up first.
I shoot it. I assume I'm gonna. Do I have advantage? Am I
So
hidden
you-
from it?
Yeah, you're hidden from it, so I'd say you kind of peek around the corner
I'm
and
not.
level your weapon.
I'm not adding my proficiency bonus.
Correct, you are not proficient with this weapon.
All right, just a +3. Natural 20.
Woo! Kicking it off strong.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so wow. Okay, that's a lot of
That is a
damage.
lot.
Okay, so we are. Oh man, this too.
So,
It's about that not killing it.
Oh, it's a rage. Okay, good because the melee one was a spicy meatball. Triple damage.
alright.
Poke in the belly.
So you get to.
I'm gonna give him a gut shot.
So you get a max your damage die, so you're going to get 10 off the top, and then you're going to get to roll another d10 for your weapon damage, and then double the poison damage.
And double sneak attack.
Oh shit, and double sneak attack.
Yeah. And double sneak attack. Okay.
I said to not. I mean, or just kill it. We'll find out.
The bullets don't care, apparently. Alright, so here's my physical damage.
Or just kill it. The gods will sort it out.
Plus my dex.
It's plus your dex, yep.
Mhm.
Remember this. 9. Plus 10. That was a 6. That's a 9. Plus 15.
So 19 plus
Plus
15.
34.
Yep.
34 damage. Yeah.
Alright. So you hear this thing just let out this awful roar as you see it hit it in the shoulder, and you just see this spurt come out of
I
its
shot
back.
it in the gut.
You shot it in the gut?
That was the
Alright.
card.
No,
That was the card. It says poke in the belly.
Okay,
I
cool.
shot it in the
yeah,
gut.
so you
Oh no, that's triple damage. I didn't even say what it was.
So that was before. So the 34 was before the triple damage.
Yeah. So 9.
Jesus Christ.
100 and like over 100, like 112. Wait.
112? No.
34.
102.
Yeah.
102. Yeah.
102.
So you just step from around the corner and level your barrel, and you hit it square between the eyes, and you see its eyes roll back in its head, and it just drops.
Well,
Wow.
Okay. Now,
That's the
no one
actual
let go of
fuck.
any skulls. Everyone continue to.
Savvy's just
hold
like.
Zin says it out loud.
You all just hear this crack, and Savian, actually,
Do not
Savian and Mavrum,
let go.
you both like kind of have to like grab your ears as it just like echoes in the silo that you're in, and almost enough to do damage, but it doesn't quite do it.
can I roll?
But
a
your ears are fucking
constitution
ringing.
Oh, from the shot.
Yeah, from the shot.
Oh, I thought
Why?
he died and then the crack happened. I
Oh,
was
no.
just like,
DM, do you need me to roll something to keep holding onto the skull? Because that hurts so bad.
Ooh, yes, actually, roll a con save.
But not me.
Why?
No, it was just extra concussive because they were inside this small silo.
Because it's fun. Con save, I mean, it's still 15.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
You kind of like wince and like huddle into yourself, but you're able to keep a hold on it.
All right.
I'm proficient in Constitution saving throws.
Yeah.
Good.
Sorcerers, man.
Yep.
Okay. No one let go of anything. That's what I say out loud.
I say I'm never letting go of you.
To
To the
Wow.
pistol.
As you
Start making out with it.
blow on the barrel.
So May's gonna walk out while holding the skull
Um,
and just stare at this thing.
is it still there? Is it still physical and in front of us?
It is.
Is the key around its neck?
It is.
I'm going to take the key off of its neck now.
Okay.
Someone should check its pockets.
Does it have pockets?
You see it
Is it-
wearing
it's
kind
not
of
even
like a
wearing
leather
pants.
like loincloth.
As you do as a bull man.
Anyone else curious as to what's under the loincloth? Never seen this creature before.
I mean, you can check if you want.
Yeah.
I can't really.
There.
No, I'll do it with my boot. I'll lift it up with my boot.
Okay.
You want a souvenir or something? I'll offer you a dagger.
I'm just curious.
Since you lost your dagger.
You find exactly what you would expect to find,
Okay.
and it's impressive.
I'll just say, damn, and put it back down.
Awkward.
So we had to figure out how to not let this key disappear. Because I'm nervous if anyone lets go of any skulls that it's all going to disappear and we start over.
But we also can't
Is
take.
it still raining? Has anything changed about the room after this Minotaur is...
Nope, it stays the same. You feel that light pattering
What
of
if I
water
now
coming
grab
down.
its horns? Does anything happen?
You grab its horns and kind of like turn it over so that you're looking it in the face, and you don't notice anything change about your surroundings or the skulls that the other two are holding.
The last time that we let go of a skull and it started fading away, like, or did it fade?
It was gradual.
Or okay, so if like
We could pick up a skull again.
yeah,
Actually,
so how
you don't even
about-
have to drop it. You could just let go of one side.
yeah,
Because you have to, they have
You
to
have to
hold
hold
it by
both
the horn.
horns?
Yeah.
okay, I'm holding the key. Someone let go of one of the horns. Sir May,
Okay.
let go.
I let go of one of the horns.
Okay, already did.
So Mavram lets go of one of the horns, and you see the body begin to fade.
Does the key begin to fade as well?
You don't notice it.
The key still seems solid.
It does.
Was
You
it
leave your hand off.
Did it visibly like fade out last time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Mavram, you leave your hand off, and the body of the Minotaur just fades away, and the key remains in your hand.
So all we had to do is kill it.
Violence was the answer.
Okay. We have the key.
I'll drop my skull.
This thing is glorious.
Roll me,
What the fuck, man?
roll me
Yeah.
an investigation check on the key.
Oh, will do.
Can
I
I?
love this.
I want to see it. Can I
Yeah,
help?
you drop it, and it just hits
I wanna
the
help.
Advantage?
My investigation's real good.
So you kind of like
maybe I
hold
should
it
help
out
you
in your
then.
hands, and Savian comes over, and you both kind of
Yeah,
like go
I'll let
over
you
it.
roll it then, and with advantage for help. But
Hope action.
Well, 17.
17.
Yeah.
So you're going over this, and you notice that the key, like I said before, it was a white key, and you see that it has this smooth finish to it. It almost looks and feels like it's made out of some sort of stone, maybe like an ivory.
Okay, we have an ivory key. What was the other key? The small key? It was a brass bell.
It's not magic. I know that.
But it's a silver key.
It was
Oh.
silver.
Well, if
And
we,
the gold door had a coin slot.
if we take time, I can see if this key's magic.
Well, I might be able to save us some time. I'm good with magic items.
Okay.
May I Arcana check it?
Go for it.
19.
19. From the looks of it, it doesn't come off as magical. It just
Okay.
appears as a normal key. You would have to use like detect magic or something to see if there's an actual aura, but
We
you
can
do
take
know
10
that
minutes.
some keys tend to be magical, but this one at its base level looks like a normal key.
We've got time. We can take 10 more minutes.
I'll put my hand out.
I give you the key.
I'll hold the key. I'll get out my red pearl and my owl feather, and I'll focus on this item for 10 minutes.
Sure. You focus on this ivory key, and you get, after 10 minutes, you do get a feeling of magical energy. It doesn't seem to be coming from the key itself. You do get a hint of enchantment magic on it, but it does seem to be rapidly fading.
Oh, it was the thing that made it
Right.
blink out of existence. Makes
Alright.
sense. Makes sense.
So,
So we have an ivory key.
yeah.
Can anyone discern if it's actually ivory? Or does anyone know what stone this is?
I could roll a nature check. I'm not very good at it though.
I'm okay at it. Does anyone have any particular skills in nature?
Never left water.
No, not really.
Country
I
folk.
never paid attention to the ground.
Well, I rolled a 6, so I don't know what this is. Well, I'm gonna assume it's ivory still.
Well, now we have
I was
two
gonna say with that
keys.
you do just assume it's ivory.
Yep.
Okay, folks. Well,
Should we go back to the Silver Way? You have a silver key. We could go to the Silver Way.
maybe there's a gold key in the silver way. Yeah, silver way.
The key. That door doesn't take a key.
We might have to go down both ways to get through. Maybe get whatever we need for that gold door.
Yes.
I don't know.
On the way back, I could check the painting on the other side. Did I check the painting on the other side for small written text?
Yeah, once you found the first written text, you kind of went over it again
Oh,
and tried
yeah.
to find
Yeah.
anything else.
I'd be interested to see if it's still just the same, or if it's changed at all now.
Oh yeah, it's true. It had some recent events painted on it. So yeah, let's go back and see. We exit.
Okay. So you guys exit this room. You guys continue back to the entrance where you found the mural. As you guys walk, who's holding the key?
I mean, I'll keep it if no one gets it from me.
Sure.
I'll
Yeah,
just
every
put it in my
key?
pocket.
Roll a perception check.
It's a dowsing rod
17.
key.
17. You kind
It's
of
gonna lead us
like
to
you're kind of
water.
holding it out and looking over it as you guys walk back to the mural. And as you walk past this first room here, you notice that the key looks like it's made out of the same material that door is.
Do we go in there?
The key is the same material as this door, I
I
think.
mean, I don't think so.
This is the one
That was the
had
room
that
you fought the
chest
mimic
check,
in.
though.
Maybe we should go back in there or something. Is there a keyhole on the door?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put the key in the keyhole and attempt to
Did I just
lock
break
it.
the lock?
It slides in like it was made for it, like it was
And
chiseled out of the same
I'll try to
piece of
lock
ivory.
it. I'll try to lock it.
You hear it click. It locks back up.
Try to open it.
It unlocks.
No, I try to open it when it's locked, just with my hand.
Oh,
Okay.
it
It's
stays
locked?
locked.
I'm gonna unlock it again and try to open it.
It opens.
This is just a key to this door. Should we lock it?
Did I pick the lock?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, man.
We
I'll
just
lock
have to
it.
be overachievers, though.
Completionists, I like to say.
Oh, D&D. At some point, we're gonna find a silver door, though. Maybe. I don't know. I'm
We
gonna
haven't
lock
seen
the
any
door.
silver doors, correct?
You have not.
Okay.
So marching order as you guys head back.
Sabian will go first, checking for traps, but there's not been any of that in the alley itself.
Right.
I'll try to be
I
behind
feel like there was
whoever's in
more
is.
yeah. I got more of an impression there would be just more traps in the alley, but hey, whatever.
You'll be what?
Behind Zen.
And then Mavram in the back.
Yep. I'll hold up the rear.
All right. So
Perfect.
you guys come around.
As I walk past, it's the mural changed.
Roll a perception check.
$17.
As far as you can tell, it does not seem to have changed. You do find You do find that you guys are still in it. You guys find yourselves amidst the same traps and the same demise that you guys saw before.
Delightful.
Silver path.
I mean, we have a silver key.
Maybe we'll find a silver bell.
Yeah.
Or a statue of a unicorn.
I hope. I mean, that's.
Yeah, that's
The
end
plan,
goal,
right?
And we can get out of here.
I mean, because, like, we didn't really. Did we leave any doors? What doors did we leave untouched in this one? Just the.
We got them all.
What about
Yeah,
the one with the.
The gold one with the slot is the only one we are.
Yeah, the, like, coin slot.
Yeah.
Is the only one, right?
Yep. Yeah, it is.
Yep.
I mean, alright.
Yeah,
I
that
think
does.
we should just go the other way and see what happens at this
Mhm.
point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. Let's do it.
Maybe we'll find a gold coin.
a special gold coin.
Yeah.
I mean, it could happen. Maybe we'll find a silver door.
Bronze bell, silver key.
The bronze bell is a magic thing.
Okay.
It leaves a sound 5 minutes later.
Oh, right. That's just like a thing. That's not like
Yeah.
a. Got it. Okay.
That's like a common item or something like that.
Okay.
I go up to the corner, I peek around. What do we see?
You see the same thing that you saw last time. You see that the path continues down a ways and ends at a dead end. You see a couple doors along the eastern wall.
What are the?
I'll just put it out for you so you can see.
Okay. Can I see what these doors are made of from my vantage point at this juncture?
These ones seem to be pretty similar to the ones that seem to lead into the more housed parts of the alley. They seem to be just made out of thick wood, reinforced with some iron. They
So
definitely don't
every
seem to
door
be made out
but
of
the
a
one
material.
ivory door, it had a similar construction, correct?
Yes, that and the gold one that you guys found in the
Right.
in the room.
But that was a very small door.
It was a very small door,
Almost safe like,
about 2
you
feet
might
tall.
say.
almost.
Okay. I think it's safe. But, you know, who knows?
Would you say it's safe to assume that?
I was
Maybe
waiting
it's
for it.
Was the gold door in the room where we?
The wine bottle. 50 feet south of the barred window is a secret door. Inside, we found very fancy wine, several potions,
Right.
and a gold door that we tinkered with, tried to get it to open, but we couldn't figure out how to get it to open
Right.
without putting copious amounts of money into it.
What room did we run into the cleanup crew though? Was that room?
That was the gate to paradise room,
Right. Okay.
The key to paradise.
or the key. I'm sorry, the key. The key opens the gate. Clearly, there were iron gates on the gem.
Yes. There are iron gates on the gem.
And then we went into the study area where the creature attacked, and I had killed it swiftly, and then I went through the ball bearings everywhere, and yeah,
Silver path.
silver path.
How close is the first door to us?
It's like 30 feet down.
Shall we just go there and start?
Yep.
Yep.
I will make an investigation for traps.
Okay.
I kind of want to not do it, but it's the first time. You don't do it, then you muck it up. 22.
Yeah, again, it doesn't seem to be a whole lot. You see just kind of the barren, like, sandstone, almost colored walls, big, thick doors. You don't notice anything sticking up out of the floor, no pressure plates, nothing sticking out of the walls.
No secret doors. Okay. Make it to the first door.
You do.
I check it. Is it locked? I investigate it for locked and or trapped. 23.
You try the handle, and it does seem to be unlocked. You check the door for traps, and it does not seem to be trapped.
I open the door and look inside.
So you swing the door open, and inside you see just kind of a pitch black hallway.
That just leads straight.
Yep.
Great.
Well, I have dark vision, so
I have
in,
a potion against
in my
dark
dim
vision.
light, in the dim light of my vision, can I see anything?
Yeah, I'd say you do.
Woohoo.
Okay, so this back.
Should I remove these? Mayhaps.
Perchance.
Why not?
On a whimsy.
Technically, we don't need that one either.
It's true, but it does
I know
sort
it
of
doesn't
like
matter, but
hold the fork of the
yep. Oh yeah.
alley together.
Yep. And I'd say that's about as far as you see. You see ahead of you, the hallway continues straight, but then you see it kind of come to a ledge.
The ledge that goes up or drops down?
Drops down.
I relay this to the group. What do you think, kids? Should we just go down here and clear it out and then come back and try the other door? Or...
Wait, here, let me do one thing, as I call from the back. DM, is there a stone on the ground?
I mean, you could find a small pebble or something like that.
If I could get one on the slightly larger side, maybe like silver dollar size, if there is one.
I'll just give you a copper.
That works too. I take the nib, cast light on it, and throw it down the hallway. Just enough to get to where, because I have dark vision too, so I can see a basic amount of the hallway, right?
Okay, yeah. So you move forward and kind of stand next to Savian, and you cast this nib in, and you see it kind of skitter across the floor as it lights up the hallway, and then kind of falls off this ledge, and you see it kind of light up the room. And
well done, sir. Well done.
Thank you. I did not mean to throw it off the side.
See that there is a gap in the floor.
Like a pit, or the floor is not there?
Well, the light stops,
Yeah.
so it has a bottom. But you just see that there's a piece of floor that's missing, and it seems to continue on the other side.
Well, let's check it out. The walls of the hallway are constructed in any particular way, or just...
Nope, they seem to be the same walls that have been throughout the rest of the alley.
I will drink my night eye potion, or my
Okay.
night eye gin, so I have dark vision.
60 feet.
I think so.
Okay.
Sweet.
We enter the hallway.
Yeah, 60 feet.
I'll check for traps again, because of the new space.
Okay.
On our way down to this break in the floor. 18.
18. Yeah, so you move forward, and you don't notice anything dangerous about the path that you are on. You don't see any pressure plates. You don't see anything sticking out of the walls. You do have about a 10-foot ceiling. You don't see anything hanging from it or anything like that. But as you approach and get closer, you're able to see that this pit drops down, and you see that sticking up out of it is... it drops about 10 feet, but you see about 8-foot long wooden poles sticking up out of the bottom that are sharpened at the top.
Mm-hmm. How deep is that? I'm sorry?
10 feet.
Got it. Huh. Well... What do y'all think? That's a bit far for me to jump.
Yeah. Well. I mean, how far do we determine it went down?
Maybe
10 feet down.
It's a 10-foot drop, and it's 20 feet across.
10-foot drop, 20 feet across. And wait, is there... What's in the bottom? Spikes?
8 foot tall, sharpened wooden poles.
Okay.
Because, like, tumbling is a part of my bard routine, is there, like, me looking at this, is there any chance that Sarmea thinks that she could somehow jump this?
Like, jump all the way across?
Yeah.
What's your strength score?
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
I'm 9.
No, you would not feel confident in your abilities.
I can't do any sort of cool flip or anything.
Parkour.
Looking up.
My dex is better. Parkour. I do tumbling.
You can wall
Justin.
jump like the Batman.
I juggle, I
Like
fire
the Batman.
E, which includes like jumping, dangerous things in my hands.
Or the
I'm trying to
Ninja
convince.
Gaiden.
I'm trying to convince the DM I can do this.
Looking up, is there...
It's not working.
Is there
Parkour.
a rope or chains or like anything that we could throw a rope over?
Mage hand.
Not really. It
No.
looks like it's just walls and floor.
Okay.
And there is a ceiling.
How big was the rug?
Yes.
We just like throw the rug out over
Yeah,
the
how big
spikes
was that
and,
rug?
like, gently.
That's a good question.
I mean, I love our rug, but this could be a good
Free
use
rug.
for it.
Yeah,
Where'd
just
that
like
go?
walk
Might
across
have
the
bed
rug,
bugs,
right?
you
Like
never
very,
know.
very gently
Too.
walk across the rug.
It
It's
is
fine.
15 feet long.
Ooh.
It's 15 feet long and about 5 feet wide.
It's a good rug. Can we lay the rug over the spikes? Is that a thing
I
that
mean,
can happen?
are they?
I don't
Do they
know.
look sharp too? They think
How
they.
sharp are they? How sharp are they?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. There's a +1. Yeah. 6.
As from what you can see, they look pretty sharp,
Yeah.
but it's kind of hard to tell.
Well, I
This is the
think
rug.
What if you could you just like slide down, and we could like weave our way through the spikes?
Well,
Or they-
How far apart are they?
Yeah. Is it possible that someone could like?
Roll a perception check. Suss it out.
I'm the smallest one. If we did the rug thing,
So small. 18.
18. They do almost look like they're spaced out enough that you could walk in between them.
We could just do that.
I mean, right? It's only a 10-foot drop down. Like,
Yeah.
it'd be. We'd want to take a lot of care, but
To drop down. Yeah.
but that doesn't seem that bad to me. But I don't know.
Mayron, you have the power of fire, correct?
Oh, they're wood. Let's burn them.
A bolt of fire, perhaps.
Burn them.
Maybe we could just knock down a few to clear our way and then be done with it.
We can certainly try.
Yeah.
I'd like to cast, over the course of, 18 seconds, 3 firebolts into the pit?
You're casting fireball into the pit or
Firebolt.
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 Burn
Three
the
of them.
spikes.
Burn it down.
Wait, before I do that, are the walls wood?
No, they are not.
They're like sand.
They're stone.
They're sandstone.
good question.
Floor ceiling?
Also stone.
Firebolt into the pit, please.
Good question.
Yeah, so you launch a couple firebolts in there, and you see about the front half of them all like alight and begin to burn.
And now, I then sit at the edge of the pit and look back at everyone and go, and now we wait.
Cool.
Sir May will pull out her lute and play.
I imagine a
nice little
montage scene where you're just like,
Beep, beep, beep.
song. I provide the music for the montages.
yeah.
Oh yeah, just like every 6 seconds, just another fireball.
Yep.
Now I'm just trying to pick them off specifically, like that one and that one.
And you burn them all?
Yeah.
Burn them all.
Yeah, so you are able to, you spend some time, I'd say it probably takes about half an hour for this process, but you're able to get them all alight and burnt down to short stubs.
we
Right.
we can climb down and walk across the floor, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go first.
Feel free.
See if anything happens.
Savian's first.
I'll go.
and
I'm gonna
then-
go all the way across before I say for the next person to come,
Okay,
just in case there's any shenanigans.
right up to the ledge.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a dex save.
A dex save.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
You're good at those.
I know. 17.
So you walk forward, and as you get up to the ledge, you feel your foot kind of sink into the floor, and you're able to move out of the way just enough that
What is going on here?
that when your foot sinks, you just hear this kind of like spring cinch and then pop, and you notice that all the poles in the floor go shooting up into the air, and you take 2 damage.
Okay.
The poles in the floor?
Yeah.
The
So they all,
stubs.
so yeah, like all the spikes that were in the floor just kind of shoot up into the
Oh.
air.
But okay, but at this point they're not necessarily sharp.
Yeah,
or
they were
are
just little stubs, so I reduced the
Okay.
damage by a whole bunch.
Okay.
Well, that trap was set off. I think we're probably safe.
Yep.
Like to get across now.
Now they all just kind of lay across
Yeah.
the floor.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we should just continue then.
There we go.
That's not a thing that like regenerates or anything, is it?
I mean,
Magically
I doubt it.
regenerating wood spikes.
But, you know, we could be
Pick
wrong.
up sticks.
Maybe those bogles will come along and reset the trap, but I don't know how they're going to get spikes that we just burned to nothing. So, you know.
Okay. Who's next?
So at what point in the floor did that trigger? Right at the end when
Yeah, you look down and you see a pressure plate like right here.
Interesting.
Yeah, like right in the middle there.
But it wasn't on the other side. Very interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold off and be the last one to cross just in case someone needs a bit of healing.
Okay. So so you guys
I'm
all
gonna pull myself up on the opposite side.
make a strength check.
Okay.
Or an athletics check.
Oh goodness. Oh, I'm good at that.
Up. Doesn't he have to like run and jump to do it?
No, he's climbing. He's not jumping.
Natural
He's
20 for a
climbable.
22.
Yeah.
I parkour up.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that since you set off the trap and all the things are on the floor, you guys don't need to, but you're able to pull yourself up fine. But yeah, you guys are able to make it across just dandy.
Excellent.
Violence was the answer again.
Woo.
And now.
Fire is the answer.
Fire's always the answer.
That's what the Fire Nation wants you to think.
Then the Fire Nation attacked.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh, what is happening
Oh,
here?
shit, no.
Ooh, interesting.
We're in a Star Destroyer.
Dark still.
Yes, you see this kind of like come down and like open up to almost like, it almost seems like a foyer area, but you can't see very far into it because again it is, well, Saban, you can see probably to about here.
Did you pick up your lucky nib, Mavram?
Did I pick it up?
Yeah.
Not specifically, but I can on the way as I go past.
Sure. You cast more light on it?
Yeah, I'll cast light. Well,
Well, it lasts for an hour, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess we have like a half hour left.
Yeah, I'm just going to continue throwing it ahead of us.
Okay, yeah, so you throw it ahead and you hear it tink across the floor. You see that
Pick it up.
that it's made out of more of these blue tiles, these more blue cobblestones, and you see that the room tapers in front of you and comes to a large door. You seem to get a gleam of metal off of it. But other than that, you just see kind of like a reflection. Anybody that wants to can roll a perception check if you'd like.
Is it a silver door? Please say yes.
5.
Natural 1 on my perception.
13.
Sarmay and
Makes it
Zin
a
don't notice
2.
shit. They just see this kind of flash like off in the back of the room. And 13?
Yeah.
What'd you get, Mavram?
I got 15.
So the two of you would notice that you do see this kind of like reflection of light off of what seems to be a silver-plated door. The door is covered in these circular shapes, just of different sizes, all over the door.
Circular
I swear to God, if
shapes.
it's a bunch of eyeballs, I'm out. I approach the door. I am going to investigate, or carefully approach, checking for traps, but I'm walking toward the door.
Okay.
Well, I only got a 10 on my investigation that time, so...
You do see that there is a keyhole on the door. You notice that there's a normal-looking handle on it, but you're kind of distracted by this odd design of just circles upon circles, and you don't seem to find any traps.
Okay. We approach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does the pattern get more...
Also, as you guys step into the room, you do notice that there's another hallway coming off of this direction. And you moved up to it.
I'll be behind him.
Okay.
Back me up.
Zen and Mavram, where do you guys want to hang out?
I mean, I'll approach. Yeah.
We'll
I mean, I'm
put
gonna
Mavram in the
let
back here.
I'm gonna let the guy who's good with locks try opening it if that's what we're doing. But I'm there.
All right.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to like stay a little bit back, but I'll keep an eye, make sure to have everyone in sight.
What's up with this pattern? Do you have any more information as we get closer?
As you get closer, it's very simple in design. It's literally just circles of varying sizes that cover the surface of this door.
Are there gaps? Is it like wood covered with metal circles, or is it metal and then like embossed?
Metal like embossed.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does it have a key? It has a keyhole.
it does.
Silver key in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Does it fit in the lock?
It does.
Turn.
Click.
Ladies first, he says to Zen.
She can't see.
No, again, I took a potion.
Oh.
I took a mutant gin. Yeah, I walk in. I do it.
She's a mutant! Kill her!
I'll be behind my lady.
All right.
My lady.
My lady.
So, Zin, you walk up and you stand next to Savian, and you go to pull the door open, and you feel this force just rush the door open. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Got it, brother! I got it!
No.
Oh, jeez! Oh, that's good.
God
No. That's
damn
not
it.
good.
Why am I rolling so shitty?
14.
7.
14, 7,
4.
4,
20.
20. All right, so Savian and Sarmea, you're able to kind of like jump out of the way and dodge as these large steel balls just come rolling out from behind the door. Zin and Mavram, you guys both take 7 points of damage and are knocked prone as these steel balls just roll over you.
Jesus.
The Romani woman is right. I would die this way.
And you just, like, a bunch of these large balls, ranging from, like, the size of ball bearings up to, like, 6 inches, up to, like, almost a
Accurate
foot
to the
wide,
door.
just roll out of this door and pour into this, like, entrance area. You guys were knocked prone. The two of you were able to just kind of dodge out of the way and avoid taking any damage.
Fuck.
Are you alright, friend? I'll help him up.
No. Oh. Ow. Oh. Wait, DM, one more time. How much damage did I take?
7.
And it's not the worst.
7 bludgeoning damage.
I'm fine. Fine.
Yeah, I'm right. It's fine.
Well, what did we see beyond after we were pelted with steel
That's
balls?
where I'm getting. You guys see this?
I got this.
Cool.
Let me help you out.
You guys see a short little entryway open up. I don't have my markers in here.
Yeah, no, no, no.
Let me grab my markers real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry.
So we got one door.
We're doing it, guys. Our silver key opened a silver door
It did.
of pain.
Yeah.
Apologies. Unprofessional.
No worries.
All right, so you guys see this kind of entryway in front of you, and you see it open out into a larger room.
Go in, right?
Again, there are no light sources in this room.
Lucky nib.
Yep.
Vivian, do your
Throw your
thing
nib.
so we don't get hurt. Like that just happened.
You know, you're right. An investigation.
The thing you do where you tell us things are safe.
I'll give it a shot. 21.
Do you move into the room?
Yeah, I do.
So
So
you
lucky
notice.
nib flies into the room, I'll follow it.
Oh, so you threw it in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I did.
So you throw that nib into the room, and you see it kind of light up, and it's just like a torch, right? It's 20 feet of dim and then 20 feet of bright light.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see that when it lands in front of you, you walk through, and you see the walls light up. You don't really notice anything. It doesn't seem to be trapped in this entryway, but you notice that in the room where the light kind of fills up, you notice that the ground is covered in trash. There's just rubbish
Trash?
everywhere. It's
Interesting.
yeah,
Is it a thin layer of trash or mounds of trash?
enough to where you can't see the floor.
Okay.
Can we see this outside the door?
Is it
yet?
enough
Once you
that
guys
would
move
cover
into,
an
you'd be able
OTO?
to.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yes.
literally thinking.
Sick.
Do we have to just like search through this trash?
Is it? Are there piles big enough to hide a trash monster that may or may not eat people and corpses, etc.?
Are the walls
Roll
going
a
to start
perception
closing
check.
in?
Not that Samian would
Would you
know what
call
that
this a
monster is, but I'm wary of trash places, trashy places, places filled with trash. 10. 10.
With a 10, you don't notice any like heaps or anything like
Okay.
that. It doesn't seem like trash is built up especially big in like one area. It just seems to be strewn about everywhere.
Okay.
So May's gonna start digging with a smile on her face. She's excited.
Okay, so
A freegan.
you move in.
Free shit. You can find good free stuff in the
Well,
trash.
knock
People
yourself
throw
out.
out
Yeah,
good
tell
stuff.
where would you like to start your search?
Just right in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, this square. If there's trash there, I start there.
Is there trash here? Is there trash here?
You kind of like dig around it, or actually roll me an investigation check.
Pew, pew, pew. All right. 17.
How much time do you spend searching?
Oh, as much time as they allow me.
I.
As long as they don't say shit, I'm gonna keep searching. Or as long as they're not leaving me alone in this room,
Okay.
I keep searching.
I am going to also start digging through the trash.
Without
but
moving
Is
in?
there a smell?
no, I want to move in. But
so
I
where do you
think-
go? Just
like-
walk straight into the room?
Yeah, totally. So if like Sarmay was searching the square in front, I would kind of maybe veer to the left.
So you move in
and-
here.
Yeah.
As you get 10 feet in the room, roll me a dexterity save.
Dang it.
You didn't let me check.
That's true. I didn't let you check.
Now you're gonna get trashed.
0. Yeah, 6.
6.
Because I'm keep rolling like garbage tonight.
You take another 7 points of damage as you feel something clamp onto your foot.
Oh no.
It's sharp and it fucking hurts.
Got it.
You look down and you now see a bear trap on your foot.
Shit.
Yeah.
Daddy, tell
Do
me on the
you,
trapping wheel.
React.
Oh yeah, I scream. Well, I don't scream, but you know, I
We
definitely.
can tell.
Yes, you can tell that.
So Sarmea, as you're searching, you see Zin walk past you and you just hear her yell in terror, and you now see this bear trap clamped onto her foot.
I'm Savian. Will you
Do your
Do your job.
a little help?
Well, you eager trash beavers got ahead of me before I was able to suss out the situation. So maybe you should not let. I don't.
I don't care. Get this bear trap off my foot.
Well, let's make sure that there's no bear trap in front of me, so I don't get befall a similar fate. I'll investigate the 10 feet in front of us.
Okay.
Including her trash pile.
I hobble out back into the hallway and I'm
I
trying to
think
get
you're
the bear
pretty
trap
much.
off my foot.
Oh yeah, is it stuck to the floor?
I would assume.
It is stuck to the floor.
Yeah. Oh, it's stuck to the floor.
Yeah,
Got
you're
it.
stuck.
Yeah, you
you're
try
stuck
and
to the
move
bear
back
trap.
and you
And
feel
I'm
it not
there.
budge.
Okay.
15 on the investigation for the 2 squares in front of us. Right there.
You don't see anything.
Any traps, I would assume.
No.
I see trash.
No. You rolled investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't find any traps.
All right, I move out to Zin and I try to.
You move up behind her.
Yeah, I move out and I get down and I'm going to try to disable the trap in a way that permanently disables it. I'm going to break her out, but I want to break the trap.
Okay.
So how do you want me to do that?
Well, what's your strength score?
Oh, my strength score is not very good. But I want, with my knowledge of traps, am I able to disable the trap permanently in a technical manner instead of a violent manner?
I would let you roll an investigation check on the trap itself to try and figure out if you can do that.
That's not great. 12.
12. You notice that that with where the spring on either side is, there's a small pin that you might be able to remove to where it the spring is basically deactivated.
Got it. Can I do that?
Yeah, roll me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. If this fails, maybe you should try that firebolt thing.
Let's light the trash on fire.
So close to being
Burn it
good.
all.
Sleight of hand is, and I'm not good, an 8.
An 8. Yeah, you're not quite able to figure out how to. You can see what you need to do, but you're not quite able to get it to work.
Did you get it yet?
Do you have something besides a flail?
A light crossbow.
As you guys are sitting there
Oh, God
trying
damn
to
it.
figure this out, you guys hear this kind of. And then the scraping of stone. Roll a perception check.
Everybody?
Yep.
Mavram, get up here.
14.
14.
16. That's the first
16.
thing I'm getting over a 10.
Ah, my heart. 5.
5.
7.
7.
I'm like crouched down
One of us
fucking with
sees
this
it.
thing, so I don't
So
see what
5,
happened.
7. So Zin and Sarmea, you guys notice that along the back wall, you see that this section of stone starts to move and swing open.
The wall's moving!
Yeah, I'm going to rush in. Not anywhere past anyone, but like at least with the group.
I'll point when the wall starts moving. And then I'm gonna rush up to Zen and try to get her out of the trap.
Okay, so you're gonna run up and help.
Yeah.
I point to the pin I'm trying to get. I say, break it or remove it. That's how we break
So
her
make
out.
your sleight of hand check with advantage because Savian's helping.
18.
When that thing slides open, I point my gun at it.
So you see it slide open, and you see stumble out a tall figure made entirely out of bones. You just see this walking skeleton move out of the room, and it starts to stumble forward, and another one comes out.
While you guys are getting her out, shall I just shall I hurt the thing?
Yes, I believe the hurting.
Violence is the answer?
Yes, violence is the answer, and I point my gun at it.
Everybody roll initiative.
Yep.
Oh, fucking finally, I got a decent initiative.
Three.
15.
15 for Sarmea.
Wait, did you guys get the trap actually off my foot yet? Or
I succeeded
She-
my thing.
Then yeah, so the pin falls out and you feel it loosen.
okay, so it did actually
Mm-hmm.
come all the way off my foot.
And you see that it just kind of like not falls apart, but just falls limply
Right.
open. So what was your Sabian?
6. I did not roll
6.
very well.
Zin got a 3.
3.
Mavram.
And a 10.
Alrighty then. So that's going to bring it to this guy here, who's going to move there, and then there, and he's going to make a dex save, which he does not make. You guys hear that loud snap again as you now see a bear trap clamped to his foot, and you see him like look down. You don't see like hear a scream or like see his mouth move. You just see it look down and like try and pull on it, and that's gonna end his turn.
Stupid skeleton.
Bringing it to this one in the very back. It's gonna move up and there and there, and it's gonna do the same thing. That one does make it though, and it goes to move forward again. And doesn't make it, and you see another bear trap almost out of nowhere just clamp onto his foot, and you see it like look down and try and pull, and it goes to try and swing out at you, Zin, but it's not able to get close enough. Sarmea, it's your turn.
Do they have weapons?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It swings out with a short sword.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to insult the fuck out of this guy.
Okay.
What's your insult?
I'm gonna say, verily thou art not but a reeky, empty-hearted mannequin.
All right.
Appropriate.
Yeah, it's pretty appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A wisdom save?
Yes.
There's too many of these and thousands of those.
There
It
are.
makes it.
I could. Oh God. All right.
It's immune to your mockery. It's dead. It has nothing to feel bad about.
Anything else?
I'm going to, since Zen's already hurt, I'm gonna walk in front of her to protect her.
Okay. As you do, make a dex save.
That is, I think it's just an 11, but let me double check. No, I don't think that's right. Actually.
You're proficient in dex saves.
I am, so it's a 12. I have a +1.
It's a 12, so you kind of
No,
you
I
take
thought bards were proficient in dex saves.
I am.
Oh.
you take a
Oh wait, that means my proficiency bonus isn't added to that.
Yeah.
So sorry. That makes it.
A 3 total, right? If you have a +1.
Yeah. So 14.
14. Yeah, so you move into that square and you feel your foot step down onto something stiff, and you are able to pull your foot up just in time as it clamps closed right underneath your foot. You avoid it.
Sick.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. So these are going to be all the spaces that have activated so far, making it this old boy's turn.
This old boy. This dead old boy.
Okay, so he's going to move forward, and he's going to go move around his compatriots. And as he moves around that one, you hear that same snap again as it looks down and tries to pull its foot out. And you see it throw its sword on the ground and reach up onto its back and pull out a short bow. And it's going to line a shot at Sarmea.
Do you have a post-it?
And it's going to shoot at you for 8 to hit, which does not hit.
Nope.
And that's going to make it this last one's turn, who's going to move forward. Same thing. It does not make it. Again, it is stuck in place.
Sounds like a weird comedy of errors, I feel like.
And it tries to do the same thing. It's going to pull out a short bow and it's going to line a shot at Mavram as it's got a straight line of sight on him in the back there. It rolls for an 11, which isn't going to hit, making it Mavram's turn.
Right. I'm going to. I think I'm going to Guiding Bolt the one closest to. Yeah, no. The one closest to us, I'm going to Guiding Bolt.
Which one? There are two next to each other. Directly in front of Sarmaya, or the one that just shot you? Or shot at you?
The one that shot at you?
Yeah.
Alright, go for it. Music too loud, guys.
Little.
Little.
That is a 17 hit.
17. God damn it. 17 hits.
I do 15 points of radiant damage, and it glows a light.
15 points?
Yeah.
You hit it with your bolt, and you hit it in the chest, and you hit it with enough force that you see a bunch of ribs just spray off the side of it. You notice that it just starts to lose bones. You smash out part of like its vertebrae.
Rad.
It looks pretty fucked up, but it is still standing.
Got it. That is my.
I take that back. It is not standing. Actually, you blow out its vertebrae, and you just see it like get ripped in half.
Got it. Is it moving still though?
No, it like falls to pieces.
Oh, cool. It did.
Yep.
Oh.
One shot him.
Well, shit. I'm going to move back just slightly, so I'm not at the forefront of the arrows.
You got 5 feet to move back before you exit the room.
Well then, I guess I'm staying still.
All right.
You could
And
shuffle
that's
it.
my turn.
Yeah.
All right, Sabian.
I'll shoot the one in front of Sarmaya.
I'd say you'd have to move around.
Oh,
to
that's
do
fine.
that,
I'll
yeah.
move up. I will step
Yeah.
to the right.
Yep.
I will. Sarmaya ran here too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I will move up. I'll shoot him.
Okay.
Wait, but the guiding bolt, is that the one that gives advantage? Because they're...
Yeah, but he killed that one.
Oh, right. Never mind.
Right. So I miss on that. I rolled I rolled like a 6.
Oh
so.
yeah, that does not hit. You were using your crossbow, or
No, I was using the gun.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you all hear that crack ring out, and you hear a bit of stone split on the other side of the room. Anything else?
I just moved back behind Zin.
Okay. Using the meat shield.
Fair.
Speaking of which, meat shield, you're up, unless Sabian has anything else to do.
I don't have anything else to do now.
Okay.
Dude, I'm so hesitant to move, like, anywhere. Wait, if I move...
Did the skeleton move through this way?
Mm-hmm.
And this way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If I move just a diagonal right, am I a melee?
This way?
Or no, to my right.
This way?
Yeah. Am I a melee
You are.
with
Mhm.
the one that's still standing? Cool. I will.
What are the rings for?
Those are
Those are
traps.
places that bear traps have activated.
I will flail.
You could get 2 for 1 on your lightning breath, by the way.
I was thinking that, but I don't know if I want to waste it on a bunch of skellies.
It recharges on short rest.
That's true, doesn't it?
Well, this one's gonna hit me.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this one.
Save her, girl.
Yeah,
Mrs. Save your girl.
doing it.
I endorse this plan.
Wait, is my Crimson Rage still going? It's not,
Took
because we took a short rest.
yeah.
Which was useless because I couldn't even use the mutagen I was trying to make. Great! And now I'm at 8 HP, so I'm not going to reactivate it. Awesome. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's just do it.
We have healing potions.
Oh no.
1.
Knock out your girlfriend. Flail to the side of the face.
If the target is wearing...
What's this?
Okay, sorry. I was trying to like make sense of this. Your swing misses its mark and your arm hits the target instead.
Mhm.
If the target is wearing heavy armor, I take 1d4 bludgeoning damage.
It's wearing heavy armor.
I think
I
they're
am
light.
checking.
I think
I
they're
don't
light.
believe they
I think
are.
it's light armor, or
I would think so.
It's kind of less than light armor.
Okay, so I miss and I don't take any damage.
No damage.
Red.
Oh, good.
I'll take it.
that seems fortuitous.
Yes.
All right. Anything else?
Nope. I don't think so.
Right. Bringing us back to number 1. Who's going to move forward? He's going to move here.
Was the trash difficult terrain?
What?
Is the trash difficult terrain?
It is not.
Okay, cool.
Just fill the bear traps.
You see him step into that space, and he steps down, and you see right next to him this bear trap appear out of almost nowhere and clamp closed next to him.
Yep.
Almost
Right.
nowhere. Do I see this? Almost nowhere.
Roll a perception check.
8.
Not really. You think
Yeah.
that he just moved some trash around as he walked past it.
All right.
It closes next to him. But he's going to pull out a short bow and try and take a shot at Zin. For a 22 to hit.
Yes.
That hits most dragons.
That's 5 damage.
Excellent.
As he hits you almost point blank, he just pulls back and hits you square in the chest.
Which one hit me?
This one.
Got it.
At least 4 in a row. On the diagonal.
If I move over there.
If you brave the bear traps.
But if I get hit by a bear trap at this point, I'm going down.
So don't get hit by a bear trap.
This one has been sitting back here, just kind of swinging his sword around, realizing that now he can't move. He does the same thing. He kind of throws it onto the ground, and you see him reach onto his back and pull out a short bow. And he's going to try and take a shot at Sarmea. For a 22 as well.
Hits.
For another 5 damage.
Okay.
Making it your turn, Sarmea.
Oh, so this is the one that was just shooting us, or that one?
That one shot Zin. That's the one that just tried to shoot at you.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit this one with my sling.
Okay.
For an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
For 3 damage.
3 damage.
A sling is a strength-based weapon? I thought it was a dex weapon.
Pretty sure it's strength, right?
I'm pretty sure it's a ranged weapon, so I'm pretty sure it's dex. It
Should be.
might be finesse, where you can use both.
It's a simple weapon. Oh, I think all ranged weapons use dex.
Yeah.
All
Oh, I did not know
thrown
that.
weapons, yeah.
Okay, so then 5.
5 damage.
Yeah. This would be +1 instead of -1.
Okay.
How's he looking?
Like he just took 5 damage. You see, you like whip it around and you crack him in the head, and you see his jaw go flying and like bounce off the wall behind him.
Which one was that?
That was this guy.
Okay.
So I don't technically have another attack or anything, but can I hit this one with my tail?
That would take an attack action.
Ah, it's not a bonus.
Nope.
Tiefling tail bonus action. That should be a thing.
Unless it specifically says you can use
It
your tail
does
as a bonus
not.
action,
It
then
certainly does not. It really doesn't mention tiefling
Certainly
tails.
does not.
All right.
Well, hang on.
I didn't say anything.
Mm.
You can inspire people.
I can't.
Hmm.
I'm all out. You guys.
I'll add an inspiration to that.
No, that's it. That's it.
You just dodged the trap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, making it this old boy's turn here.
This old boy.
Who again is going to pull back and try and take another shot at Mavram. For a 12, which I believe does not hit.
12 does not.
All right, so that just breaks against the wall next to you, which makes it this guy's turn. Or no, that would make it this one's turn. Who's going to
Top of the round. Right? Didn't he act first?
that one?
This one?
No, that one did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's when it moved up and shot Zin.
Got it.
So that one is going to try and slash at you with his short sword, Sarmea,
Okay, bring it.
for a 12, which does not hit.
Does not.
Mavram, you're up.
Because I got that upgraded armor. Otherwise, I would have.
I'm going to use my
Studded
last sorcery
leather
point,
armor.
twin my cantrip, and fire 2 firebolts at 2 different targets.
All right. Which targets?
We're going off of a few seconds behind. We're going to go for the 2 closest to me.
So it'd be the one in front of Sarmea and the one 5 feet from Zin?
Sounds
Or
good.
10 feet from Zin? All
First
right.
one, in front of Sarmea.
Okay.
That is... that's a 9, so that doesn't hit.
That does not hit.
Second one in front of Zan. That, on the other hand, is a 21.
That will hit.
And a solid 5 points of fire damage.
All right. Five points of fire damage. You see the little bits of like cloth and leather that are on it kind of spring alight, and it just sits there and kind of menaces back at Zin. It almost seems to not even acknowledge the damage, but anything else?
Nope, that is everything.
Sabian.
I will try to shoot the one in front of Sarmaya. That's probably gonna hit. 17.
17 does hit.
Okay. Real talk. Does my poison damage matter? I don't remember. They're bone people.
They
So.
are bone people.
They're bone people.
They don't really have a blood network for poison to travel
Roll a
through.
nature check.
Okay. I mean, as far as I'm aware, I can't turn the poison off. So.
Yeah.
22.
You're able to guess that it not having blood, it's probably not going to make a whole bunch of difference.
Okay, well, I'll roll poison damage just in case, but... Sneak attack! Oh, that's pretty good. 10 piercing damage and... 19 damage, basically, overall.
19 damage?
That's without the poison.
And it was 10 without the poison?
No, 19 with my sneak attack.
Oh, without poison?
Yes.
But no poison.
No poison.
Okay. Yeah, you raise it up and you hear that crack ring out, and you catch it right in the skull and you just see it explode, and the rest of the bones just kind of fall loosely to the ground. They come apart and just scatter. It is
I'm
dead.
going
Another
to
one bites the
use
dust.
my bonus action to... Man, no, I'm not gonna go running around all crazy. Yep.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Zin.
I'm gonna say, Zin, you look hurt.
Can I
Come
use
back.
my bonus action to drink a ace healing potion?
Yes, you may.
No, stop, come back.
Rad. Okay, 7 plus 4 is 11. Doing much better now.
Nice.
Alright. So, I am going to... So, what's the logistics of me stepping into a space where there's, a skeleton, and there's already a bear trap set off? Can I...
Well, you can walk over
I
the
would
corpse
say-
ones.
I
the
would
dead
say that
ones.
they are safe spaces, but
Mhm.
with the bodies might cause difficult terrain.
Okay, that's fine. Because I just want to step into not the one in front of me, but the one in front of Sarmea. I just want to be in that space, and I think I'm just going to use my breath weapon
You
to...
move right there.
Yep, I just want to be in a line with all these guys.
I would say that you would probably have to move over one more.
Yeah, which is not a space
So
where
you-
there's...
Yeah, you'd have to move right here.
Okay, I'll take the chance.
All right, roll me a dex save.
+0, right? 12?
So you move into this space and you kind of feel your foot hit metal, and you're able to pull it up just in time as it snaps closed underneath your foot.
All right,
Hell yes.
breath weapon.
All right.
They need to make a dex save.
Which they are restrained.
Yep.
Yep.
So
So it's at disadvantage.
Yeah,
Or no,
these-
they just automatically fail if they're just restrained.
if they're
right?
restrained, right?
Nope, disadvantage.
Okay.
So first one that's closest to you.
DC 11.
Space off the con mod, right?
Yeah. 8 plus con plus proficiency.
It does not make it. Second one
Sweet.
does not make it.
Sweet.
Third one makes it.
Okay. So the first
So
two
the third one takes half damage.
take 7 damage,
Okay.
and the last one
3.
3.
All right. Oops. That's right. Okay. All right. You see the two in front of you kind of tremble under this energy that you just force upon them, and once you're done extinguishing your breath, you see them kind of shake and tremble as they try to hold themselves together.
Cool.
The one
take it.
further in the back is looking a bit better, but you can definitely see that it has not that breath weapon has knocked loose a few bones. Anything else?
No, that's everything.
All right, making it this one's turn, who is still not able to move. So he, now that it has taken a bunch of damage from you, is going to try and take a shot at you with his short bow.
Cool.
For a 19.
19 hits. Yeah, hits.
For 7 points of damage.
All right.
Piercing.
Would
You
have,
feel another arrow kind of stick into your shoulder.
been down if it weren't for the potion I drank.
Yep. Making it the one behind him's turn, who is going to lower his short bow and try and take a shot at Sarmea, as he doesn't have the best line of sight on Zin. For 21 to hit.
Hits.
For another 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Making it your turn.
Which one just hit me?
This one, the middle one.
Which one hits in?
The one, or he tried to hit Zin.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, he did. 7 points.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
damage.
he just
Yeah,
he did.
so I'm
He
gonna
did.
go for this one with my sling.
'Kay.
For a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
3 points of damage.
So you whip your sling around, and again you catch it right in the head, and you watch the skull burst, and then the bones just break apart and fall to the ground.
Rad.
Oh, I was trying to go for this one.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
The
sorry.
one that hit her girl.
Yep.
Still killed it?
Still, yeah.
Oh, good.
I just put down the wrong one.
And then I don't know if it's possible, but if I see any of the weapons that any of these dudes dropped, if it was a bonus action to pick one up.
Sure, I'll let you use a bonus action to pick it up.
Alright, I would prefer something melee for now. Like a short sword would be great.
You would have to move into its space to be able to pick anything up.
Great. Move there.
Okay. So yeah, you pick it up.
Short sword?
Yep.
Okay.
We just got like 5 short swords.
Making it the one in the very back's turn, who is going to try and take a shot at you, Zin.
You got
Zin,
it?
I'm going to give you... no, I'm not. Never mind. I'm just going to take a shot.
Well, fine.
No, not with that, apparently. That's a 16. Which I don't think
Meets.
hits. Oh,
Yep.
it meets?
Yep.
Alright, so... That's another 7 points of piercing damage.
Boo. Not down, but still boo.
Not doing great.
I'm a 2.
Making it Mavram's turn.
Yeah.
What you
Sorry,
doing?
trying to tell on the down camera like I have it. How many are left?
Just
Two.
2?
Yeah, the two in the
I'm
very
just gonna-
back here.
Sounds good. I'm gonna fire whichever one's closest to me. I'm just gonna fire a firebolt straight at it.
Okay.
For a natural 19, so
That
that
hits.
hits it. And then we got 6 points of fire damage.
And your bolt kind of hits it square in the chest, and you watch fire burst out of the back of it and the sides of its rib cage as the entire midsection is just blown apart, and you watch the bones separate and crumble to the ground.
No, he. Oh yeah, he did say the
One
closest
closest to him, yeah. Anything else?
Nope, that's everything.
All right, Sabian, take us home.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Roll a dex save.
What? They walked through that spot. This is some
Different mechanic.
horse crap. What a load of malarkey. 16?
So you brush your foot up against something rigid and metal, and it snaps closed next to you. You're able
Gotcha.
to avoid it.
I pull one of the bludgeoning dagger things I bought from, or I had old Tally make for me.
Uh-huh.
Don't forget to bring it down.
And I'm going to throw it at.
Jeez.
That's probably not gonna hit. It's only a 10, but I have
That
a second.
does not hit.
I have a second one. I'll use my bonus action to throw that.
You see it whip past it, and you see it hit
Okay.
into the wall behind it.
How about a 23?
23 hits.
Okay, so it's a dagger. I'm not adding my modifier because it was my bonus action attack. But it's doing bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not adding it. So 2, just 2.
2?
Yeah, it doesn't kill it probably.
No.
Damn it.
No. Instead, you kind of like catch it in one of its ribs and watch it blow out like 3 or 4 all on one side. Anything else?
That was 30 feet. I guess, can I use my... Oh, I can use my bonus action to just dash. I'm gonna dash. Or into this room.
Okay.
The door is open, I assume.
Yeah, didn't you have to use your bonus action to make your second attack, though?
Oh, I did, you're right. So I don't do anything. I stand right there.
Okay.
Cursing myself for... Oh, I get sneak attack! It's either attack of the round. It can be...
Yeah, but you didn't have advantage.
Oh,
on
yeah.
on
No,
the
I'm
attack.
done. I'm dumb. I'm dumb.
Zin, you're up.
All right. Wait, is there only the one left standing?
Yep.
Yes.
Climbing over these bodies, I can get to it, right?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah. It's less than 15 feet.
You can get there in exactly 15
Cool,
feet.
perfect. Because I'm assuming the whole way is difficult terrain,
Yep,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. So I get there and I flail it in the face. 4,
Flail all over it.
12.
12 does not hit.
Yep. I have
Just
rolled.
missed.
I rolled like 1, maybe 2 dice rolls over 10 tonight.
Will you quit rolling that smoky die?
No.
It's gonna keep treating you badly then.
Did you want to do anything else? Do you have a bonus action you want to use?
Not really.
All right.
I don't think anyway.
Sarmea, you're up.
Actually,
Oh.
I'm gonna just go ahead and drink my other healing potion because I'm at 2.
Okay.
As much as I don't want to waste both of them right now, it's happening.
2d4 plus 2.
Not as much this time. 2d4, 6.
So how's Zen looking?
I'm at 8.
All right, Sarmea, you're up.
Is that like less than half of your...
Yes.
Just kill it.
What would I kind of need to do to maneuver to use my sling? I like walk over here, get a line of sight this way, as to try to avoid
You
Either
can
that or
throw-
go that
you
way
can
and try and
sh-
whip it between the two of them.
I'll go this way.
You can you can shoot stuff through your friendlies. Your teammates don't block line of sight.
Okay.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
for it.
I'm hitting it with my sling. For an 18 to hit.
That hits.
5 damage.
So you whip your sling around, and Zin, you feel something rush right over your shoulder, and you catch it right in the side of the skull, and you watch a piece of it break off. You now see this gaping hole in its head, but it doesn't fall.
Oh.
You see it kind of like stumble, but being stuck in the trap, it's not able to go anywhere else, and just kind of like holds itself there.
Ooh.
Oh.
Thank you.
Whatever that was, thank you. We'll find
we'll
out in a
get to
minute.
Well, thank you at the end.
that. Yeah, anything else?
Nope.
All right. Mavram, or sorry, no, it brings it to that guy's turn. Who is going to, it's going to try and take a shot at you with its short bow at disadvantage because it threw its sword on the ground. For a natural 1.
Oh, do you have
Yep.
those? Does he need one?
Nope, they're the same one. Awesome. So you see it pull back, and you see it like stumble, still like reeling from the hit it took on its last turn, and you see it fire the arrow straight up into the ceiling, and it just kind of shatters. And that's its turn, making it Mavram's turn.
Kill it.
Do the same. Should I take it out?
Yes.
Do it.
Kill it before it kills
Natural
me.
20.
Natural 20?
On the firebolt. Nice.
Yeah, I guess that hits.
I guess so. I mean,
Which one is the spell? Are you doing?
Max your damage.
got it.
So that's
So that's 20 points.
yep.
All right.
I think he did.
Yeah.
You did.
He did.
I
Yeah,
say
you
he
see-
did.
You see the same thing you kind of did last time. You hit it right in the chest, and you watch fire just burst out from it. You see the skull go flying and just shatter against the wall behind it as the top half of it just erupts, and you see its legs just fall apart and fall to the ground. You see its single like leg bone that's stuck in the trap just sticking straight up in the air. You guys are now out of combat.
Thank
Looting.
God.
Looting bodies.
Before we get into all of that, I think it's a good spot for us to take our break.
Probably, yeah. Actually.
And thank you to those folks who,
Yes.
who did things.
Oh yeah. So before I break, we got what do we got? Seventh X-Lord. Thank you for the follow.
Yes, thank you very much.
And for the subscription.
Subscription.
Oh, follow and subscription.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Nice.
much. We
Thank
love
you for your
and thank you
monetary
for all the
support.
We appreciate it. That is
Hell
amazing.
yeah.
But yeah, we're about to go take our break. We will be back in a few minutes to figure out what else is going on in this room.
I would like to add that, was it Jidgewish? Said spooky, scary skeletons in chat as well. So.
Nice. Thank
It's
you.
October.
We'll see you guys
We'll
in
see
a
you
little bit.
soon.
Spooktober.
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 All right.
Oh, spoopy.
Spoopy. Do that shit with a bard.
All right, we're
When you're
back.
barding.
Jesus.
Hey!
Hello, everybody. Woo. All right, so we're back. You guys are in this room filled with trash. You guys see a bunch of bear traps that you all have activated across the floor, and dead skeleton.
Everyone, could we just exit the room for just a moment? I think my wonderful use of fire might actually help us see where all these traps are.
Oh, hang on. We gotta pick up these weapons first, right?
I mean,
I start picking up weapons.
Okay.
There's like 6 of them.
Yeah, what do we... I already took one short sword.
So
There was 5, so you would find 5 short swords and 5 short bows.
into the bag of holding with it all.
Except for the one short sword that I took.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Looking around, is the trash deep and obscuring enough that it seems reasonable that we would have missed these bear traps, or are these bear traps large enough that we should have seen them and we didn't? Because I got a hint of maybe they were appearing out of nowhere, but...
right, because there was the mention of, like, and it seems like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Anybody that would like to look, make a perception check.
I would actually like to investigate.
Sure, go for it.
An 11.
An 11?
Yeah.
You check them out, and they're normal-sized bear traps. So you have this weird feeling that maybe you should have seen these. You look around, and other than the ones that you've seen activated, you don't see any more. But the ones that you do see activated are big enough that you can see them through all the rubbish that's on the ground.
I think these traps are invisible.
Apparently.
Also, looking into the next room, what do I see? Is that a carpet?
No, so peering in, you see just a stone floor, and you see in front of you this almost like altar that is constructed completely out of skulls.
Well, that seems important.
Delightful. Is there anything else besides this an altar?
Roll a perception check.
Are there... Oh my god. 9.
9?
Yeah.
With that, you just look in and you see this large thing of constructed skulls, but that's all you're able to notice.
I mean, with, like, the spaces where traps have already been set off, we can pretty much...
But there's another door over there.
Oh, there is another door over there. Oh, I think we need to check out this altar first.
Well, I tell everyone there's an altar. But I watched... I'll just say, I watched a skeleton walk through this area, and
Yeah.
they did not trigger the trap. And so, but then I walked here and it triggered the trap. So I don't know if they're set or there's something magical about them. But come check out this altar. Just be careful that there are spots that you think there might be no traps, they might have traps. Magical bear traps.
Yeah. I mean...
But I entered the room also.
I would then step into the space that he was just in and also enter the room with him.
Okay.
Does anyone else want to come check out this altar of bones? Skulls.
I'll definitely take a look if you'd like. Could help, I guess.
Can we all fit in there? It looks kind of small.
Can we all fit in there?
It would be a little cramped, but you guys can all fit in there.
Yeah, I'll go.
And if you guys just follow the path of the traps that have already been set,
Yep.
you're able to
Yep,
traverse
as long as we
it
can see
safely.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's pretty crowded, but you were all able to step into this small room. Anybody that would like to check it out, feel free to make a perception check.
Yeah.
Could I make a religion check?
Sure.
Whole 5.
Probably a good call.
To 13.
13. This definitely does seem to be some form of altar. You don't see any sort of like writing or symbols that would point it towards any sort of religious aspect, but it definitely looks like an altar.
17 for perception for me.
17. Zin, you would notice that on this altar, these top 3 skulls right in the front on the center, in the center, all 3 of them, the eye sockets contain a different seemingly stone that are inset into them.
Like differently colored?
Yep.
Okay. What are the colors?
Are they precious stones?
I would let you roll a nature check to discern what kind of stone they are.
Sure. I think my nature is just 0, yeah. 17.
So in order from left to right, you see a moonstone. You see a piece of jasper. There's a piece of carnelian. So moonstone,
Jasper.
carnelian, malachite, blue quartz, and azurite.
So the correct answer is take the blue ones.
What?
What's our alley?
Wait, what?
I forgot where we were. I lost all semblance of space and time.
Been in here for so long. How long has it been?
How long has it been? We got here.
Hours.
You guys have taken 2 short rests. I'd say you guys have probably been in here for 2.5 hours, going on 3.
Damn.
What time was it when we got here?
It was like early afternoon. I think.
It was like
Right.
11 maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Because you guys woke up, you guys talked with Brago, you guys set some stuff aside.
We gave our last will and testaments to Brago. If we all die, just play with you and Aaron. Like right across from each other. Anyway, and there's 1 stone set in each.
In each eye socket.
Oh, okay.
So between 3 skulls, there's a
There's
stone
6.
in each eye socket.
Yeah.
Well, this looks like a puzzle of some sort. Or.
Can you move the stones at all?
I'm nervous to try, but that's a thought that I had to.
Does it look like the skeletons were just standing in this room, or that they like came forth from the altar, or is there any way to discern that?
What's that? The skeletons?
Yeah, like did they come from the altar, or were they just sort of in this room and then the door just slid open and they walked out?
From what you can see, there's not really any evidence. You don't see the altar to be formed or look odd in any. Well, I mean, other than the fact it's made out of skulls. It doesn't seem to have like any doors on it or anything like that.
It doesn't have like yeah, that was kind of my thing.
Zin, with your 17 perception check, after you notice the gems, you also look around the room and you see that the walls are covered in this strange mural that's almost carved into the stone, and it just pictures a bunch of humanoid skulls scattered across a barren wasteland.
Just
metal.
Skulls in a wasteland.
Yep. Just like barren earth, and you see skulls like half sticking out of it, just resting upon it, but it seems to cover the entire wall.
This place is insane.
Yeah. Well, we knew that going in, right?
I guess that's true, we did.
I don't know. We haven't found any gems, right? Like outside of the gate one.
Oh, the key to paradise?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just found it, and I pull it out. It's emerald,
Mm-hmm.
which is not any of the gems there, right?
Right.
I don't think it's connected, but...
Probably not.
Does it look like they can be removed with any sort of ease? Can they just be plucked out? Are they like set in there? I don't want to touch them.
Yeah, without touching them, what can we discern?
Without touching
Just to be
them,
clear.
it'd be hard to tell.
Oh, I have my
are
mage
the
hand.
skulls' mouths open?
Oh.
They all seem to be missing the bottom jaw.
Okay.
All the way around on the
All of the skulls on this
Okay.
altar.
They're not full.
I was thinking maybe if we like open the mouths, there'd be like another gem
Or
or
it's-
something. I don't know.
The mouth's open and poisonous gas comes out of it.
Yeah.
So I will make. I could try to remove a gem, but if there's a trap, then maybe we want to exit this room.
Well, they're
Quickly through the bear trap room.
Maybe we should put a pin in this, figure out how to get to that other door.
I mean, that's
There
kind of
we
what
go.
I was thinking. Is
And
like this
then-
seems like the sort of thing that we would need clues to like discern, right?
No, I just want to start pulling gems out of their eye sockets.
So
Come
maybe.
on. Now, what could possibly go wrong?
Remember that sword?
Shut your mouth. Remember all of your mistakes? In
yeah.
general, not
Oh.
today.
I agree. I think maybe we should try to find our way to that other door first
Yeah.
and see what lies beyond that, and then come back if we get any information. I
I mean,
guess.
I think to me this seems like loot. We killed the skeletons and we survived crossing the bear trap room. I mean,
I don't think it's loot. I truly don't think it's
I only
loot.
half believe it's loot. I'm just trying to convince myself.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's figure out how to get it to the other door.
Yeah, let's get to the other door first, right? Right.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
do
light
it.
this trash on fire!
Well, we could just like
Can't we just like stab it with like
or
each
throw ball
space?
bearings or other trash that
I
could
feel like
be
we'd want to
heavy
like
enough to
put pressure, right?
Yeah.
Nib.
So
Well, I don't think that's gonna set off a bear trap.
Sarmay's
You don't
gonna
know
lean
that.
into Mavram. Fire!
It saved us from everything else.
The nature of this trash, is it look particularly flammable? Is it a
yeah, is it like wet, gross trash, or is it like
It seems
dry,
to be,
old trash?
It seems to be like a mixture. You guys, you see like paper and like garbage strewn about, but you also see like old bits of leather. There's a couple piles of gore that seem kind of sticky and dried to a bunch of shit around it.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my other worry is that we like. I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter, but like we burn all this, and these things are like actually invisible. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we burn it?
Doesn't take much to burn it. I can also help.
Sure.
Let's burn it. Let's
Burn
burn it.
it.
Let's burn it.
Burn it.
That's been the answer up to this point, right? Let's burn it.
Just fire.
Violence and fire.
Fireball. For everybody.
So you guys start throwing firebolts.
Well,
I don't know. This seems like a bad idea. That's just what I'm gonna say. But
Uh,
proceed.
when Zin finishes
Let's
talking,
proceed.
Sarmay is gonna pull a small flask of oil out of her bag, put some in her mouth, and do some fire breathing on this trash. Light it up. It's not gonna be as cool as his fireball, but
I don't know.
Oh, it's gonna be cooler.
Yeah.
And so you start throwing firebolts, Mavram?
Hell yeah, I do.
Alright. So, do you guys just light the whole room on fire?
yes.
No. Can we do a controlled fire? Can we just burn the area in front of the door?
Controlled fire.
You know, I think we already started before that thought occurred. Personally.
All right.
So I would say especially Sarmea, because she's just fire breathing, it's gonna
It's-
light the area right in front
Yeah,
of you guys.
it's just right in front of me, personally.
But Mavram, you can
It
target
spreads.
any corner of this room that you want.
Yeah, I'm definitely targeting away from us if possible.
Okay. I'd
We
say
all
if you guys
died
are
from
doing a controlled
asphyxiation.
burn kind of situation, it's gonna take you a bit longer, especially longer than the pit. I'd say it'd probably take closer to an hour for you to light everything on fire and wait for it to go out.
Told you. Let's just burn the area in front of the door.
Can we like?
I mean,
try
I would
to
also
burn
just
a
take the
path?
short rest to like roll a dice.
Yeah, I
What's
would
that?
also like to take a short rest. Can we
You
try to
can't
burn
take a short
path?
rest while you're breathing fire.
Well, no, I know, but
Question, DM,
I don't know.
can I mage hand the fire out by using my mage hand to pat it out?
oh my god.
I'd say that it might help a little bit.
Can it fan it
Would
to
it
spread
reduce
it to?
But-
to like 45 minutes?
I'd say it'd knock a little bit of time off, but with how large the room is, it's not like super significant.
We don't
As a
need to
result,
do
can
like
I-
all of the
Can I
room.
randomly
No,
choose
we
one
just
of
need
the
to do
Maybe
rooms?
like
So
half of
silly.
We have a clear path of traps back to like 15 feet away from the door. We just need to burn a path.
Yes,
To
in
the
the
door.
interest of time, can we just burn a small area?
How about instead of hold up. Instead of burning, which I'm already doing on one side of the room, I would like to mage hand the squares in front of, like, up to the door that aren't.
That's what I would like to also do.
Yeah.
I was trying to calm the firebugs down before I started like checking it
It
out.
feels weird to not burn things, but I don't need to right now.
You
I'm a pat.
Fire!
Pat,
Fire!
Pat.
It feels weird to not burn.
You're just
things.
like patting
my
random
character would
squares
do.
throughout the room. Is that what you're doing?
Specifically,
Totally.
so if the ones, let's see, if I'm looking correctly to the door, I would like to go, so from the corner in front of whoever's next to me,
So right here.
so on the opposite corner, I couldn't see, it's going to take a second to catch
Yeah,
up. So
it's all good.
I'm going to go opposite corner,
So in front of Sarmea.
then the bear trap that's exposed closest to the door on the other side,
Okay.
so the door that isn't open.
Yeah.
And then
So
all three squares next to that and the one in front of the door. Make an L. Let's do a knife movement for like chess from that.
so like
area.
that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, I assume yes.
I assume yes.
So you're doing the ones in front of the door you guys are standing in front of first, right?
Sure.
And
Sounds
your
good.
mage hand can
5 pounds, right?
5 pounds of pressure.
I thought it was 10.
That's what I thought too.
Is it 10 pounds of pressure, 5 pounds of lift?
I think it's 10 either.
Is it? I thought it was only 5 pounds. Let me check.
It can't attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds.
So it doesn't do anything.
No, it doesn't say it can't push with any amount of force. Oh, okay.
But if they are invisible magic bear
use-
traps,
But if they are magical.
then it won't do anything.
I mean, they could be mundane bear traps with magic cast upon them.
Sure, you're not wrong.
You can use the hand to manipulate an object, open an unlocked door or container, stow or retrieve an item from an open container, or pour the contents out of a vial. It just can't attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds. So I guess your discretion.
I'll leave this to you, DM. Can I pat that?
Can I pat? I would also like to pat.
I'm gonna say with the mage hand, I'm just gonna say it'd only be able to apply maybe 5 pounds of pressure.
That sounds fine.
So
Which
you
may or
see
may
it.
not actually do anything to the bear trap.
Yeah, so you see it. You move it around and you see it kind of like hit the spaces, and you don't notice anything happen.
Got it.
I'm going to
Okay.
use my mage hand to pick up bones from the skeletons and drop them in various open spots. Like, all in here. I'm just going to start dropping bone parts.
Like just single bones.
Gonna start dropping bones.
Yeah, like stuff that would be heavy enough to maybe trigger a bear trap. Like femurs and skulls and,
Okay.
you know.
Maybe start a pile if on the
Where are you
same
gonna drop
spot.
them?
I'm just going to... These 6 tiles I'm just going to drop I don't know, spend like 5 minutes or so casting it as often as possible, just trying to like
Yeah, then you would.
toss bones all over in there.
You see traps spring up on each square
Yeah.
that you.
Every part of the buffalo.
Roll a perception check as you're doing it.
A perception check? Okay. Oh,
That was a
15.
roller coaster.
I know. All my dice rolls tonight have just been all over the place. 15.
15. You do see them appear out of nowhere.
Invisible traps.
Yeah. So I think the idea is that all of the spaces are trapped. It's just if you make a deck save or not, whether it actually.
Oh, it's like random.
Yeah.
It's Minesweeper. It can never be beaten.
You beat Minesweeper all the time.
I'm just being facetious.
I played that game for like years as a kid,
Alright.
having no idea what the rules were and just clicking
Just
buttons.
like-
But I still play it. Like, I don't know how this works.
Well,
I don't think I'm good at it.
shall we go check out that door?
Yes, let's please.
I move over to the door and check it
Yep.
out.
So you're able to take a safe path over. Do you go by yourself? Does anybody
I would follow. I would absolutely follow.
I'm gonna take a closer look at these stones while they do that.
Okay. Mavram,
Mavram.
Yes.
would you like to stay in the altar room with Sarmea or move to the other door with Zin and Savian?
I'll stay. Well, if those two are going ahead to the door, I guess I'll stay with Sarmea and see what happens. I'd rather not take a chance on getting dropped, and then if one of you fall, I can heal you.
Okay.
Okay.
But you're
Sure.
in the room with the suspect thing. We're in the room with all the traps that we already activated, so...
So the two of you now stand in front of this door.
Is it locked and or trapped? I don't... 10.
The handle, you turn and it turns. It's not locked. And you don't seem to notice any traps.
Open it up.
I try to, like, is it open in or out?
It is going to open in.
I put my finger over my lips to Zin, and I, like, crack the door and, like, try to get a peek inside. Quietly, just, like, turn the handle.
Once you turn the handle and the door cracks open, and you try to peer inside, roll me a perception check.
Water. 20.
Jesus.
20?
Yeah.
So you're able to open it up and peek in enough. Zin, once the door opens enough to where it like breaks that seal, you hear this odd whirring of mechanics coming from the other side. Savian, when you peek in, you hear this loud whirring noise and another swooshing noise, and you just see metal flying back and forth in front of your vision.
In like a factory sort of way, or like spinning blades of death sort of way?
You push it open a little bit further, and you see spinning discs shooting out of the wall across the hallway. You see metal blades swinging in the air back and forth.
We found it. Found it. I don't know what it is, but we found it.
We found it.
I shut the door,
Okay.
and I just look us in and I say, there's a lot of death in that room.
Where did the big like metal balls that came out of us when we opened the original door? Where did they end up?
They rolled back into this entryway.
Are they still there? Probably. I think we just take all those metal balls and throw them in here and like throw a wrench in the gears.
All right. Did it look like it was like immediately on the other side, or did it look like some space before like the gauntlet began?
You had a small amount of space.
Like 5 feet.
I'd say more like 10, 15
Okay.
maybe.
Okay. Well, maybe we should go check it out and then see what is going on, and then we
Alright.
can assess how much chaos we want to cause in here.
That's fair.
Plus, maybe the other two will have ideas. Maybe we can introduce fire into the mix. Who knows?
I mean, you're not wrong, but
All right, we are gonna head back.
my initial vote is find the largest metal ball that came out at us from that original door, throw it in, and close the door.
I mean, that has proven it to be an effective way of dealing with some encounters in the past. But what happens in the altar room while we're gone?
Good question.
That is a good question. What do you guys do while they're checking out the store?
I'm gonna get my face up and stare at these gems. Like, I'll be face to face with them and just look at them.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye, while Sarmea's keeping an eye on the gems, I'm going to keep an eye on the door.
You guys left the magic nib in the big room? Is that right? Where all the bear traps are?
Yes.
So with the small amount of light that's coming into this room, you stare at them and you just see kind of the gems kind of sparkle slightly as the light kind of catches off of them and moves around. They seem to just gleam in the small amount of dim light that hits them.
So is this one the moonstone, and then going that way or the other way? All right, I'm gonna touch the moonstone. I'm just gonna poke it with my finger.
Okay. You reach out and you touch your finger to it, and you feel the cold, smooth stone on your skin, but nothing happens.
And I'm gonna touch it, and I'm gonna kind of, is it like really in there?
It seems pretty solid.
I'm gonna try to pluck it out.
How are you going to do so?
I'll first try just like getting my fingers around it and trying to get it out, and if that doesn't work, I'll take my new short sword out and try to pry it out.
Okay.
Can I...
Point of order, I picked up my bludgeoning things.
But I'll start with my fingers trying to get it out.
I would like... Could I roll a perception check to see if I hear her doing this as I'm watching?
And I will try to do it very quietly.
Yeah.
So you're trying to hide it from Avram?
Yep.
Okay, so roll a stealth check.
11.
Mavram, roll perception.
That would be a 17.
So he definitely sees you take the edge of your short sword and start to wedge it into the skull and start to pry out this gem.
Sarmea, do you think that's a good idea?
I don't know. But these are worth money.
You're not wrong.
Could help the tavern. I don't know what else. I keep going. I keep trying.
Okay. At that point, you feel it pop loose.
That's a moonstone.
I'd say at this point, Zin and Savian, you guys turn around and start to make your way back. Sarmea, you sit down and you sit there and you kind of hold this gem in your hand. You're kind of enthralled by it. You're just like checking it out. You're like, oh, this is definitely worth some money. Mavram, you see this inky black smoke start to flow out of the eye socket that she pulled this out of. And you see it rise above the altar and coalesce into a form that stares back at you all.
No!
And you just see this inky black drifting thing. Arms kind of strung at its side, long distended fingers, and it just stares at the two of you. I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, no.
Oh, we're screwed.
You just want to go in through the door? We shut it behind us and just leave them?
No. You can do that if you want.
Mavram's innocent.
I ain't leaving my lady.
My lady.
Your dumbass lady.
Samaya.
18. Woo.
Savian.
23.
Zin.
17.
Much better, guys. Mavram.
16.
Look at
Much
us
better.
go.
Savian, you're up.
I'm going to run 10 feet forward. I'm going to jump 5 feet forward to this one. So that's 15 feet. 20. And then I'm going to jump again. And land right there. Oh my.
Fuck. Just got real.
So, yeah.
And you see this form made out of pure shadow just standing above.
How far is
What?
the altar off the ground?
I'd say the altar is probably about 3 feet, 4 feet off the ground. Not as tall as anybody, but this thing floats a couple feet above it. So I'd say total it's probably 6 to 8 feet off the ground. I guess not that far. It'd probably be about 4 feet off the ground and very close to the ceiling.
Per her identify spell, is the gun a magic weapon?
I don't think it was.
No, it doesn't really specify in the stats, so I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot this ghost. Oh, I miss. Yeah, only I rolled 3, so it's 6.
Yeah, that does not hit.
I say, "What have you fools done?" And I pull the trigger, and there's a loud crack, and I miss.
And Mavram, again, you feel your ears just ache as this crack just rings out in this small room, and you feel this ring start to creep in your head. And Sarmea, you feel the same thing. Anything else, Sabian?
I will use my bonus action to.
So let's see. So that should mean you have 1 shot loaded left.
Yes, I have made some bullet points on here to mark off as I shot them.
Some bullet points.
I'm gonna dash because I used all my movement to get there. I'm gonna dash, but just jump back 3 spots.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Zin. I'm gonna go. Your girlfriend just triggered some sort of ghost attack.
You don't know that I did that, does he?
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, I would say you don't necessarily know that. You
I
just
mean, you
walk
could
up
guess,
and you
honestly.
see.
If I had to guess
see the two
between
of them
you
looking
and
up at-
Mavram,
It would be me.
yeah. So I'll make some assumptions as a character. I will say your girlfriend just summoned a spooky monster.
Zin's girlfriend, you're up.
Zin's girlfriend.
I have a name. I'm gonna pull out
Soon
my...
to be deceased Zin's girlfriend.
I'm gonna pull out my lute and play a creepy ass song to this dude and
Okay.
have him make a wisdom save.
All right.
Dissonant whispers.
How's a song a whisper?
I didn't name the spell, Matt.
What's your DC?
13.
It makes it.
Okay, so it's gonna take half as much damage. So 9, half of 9 will be 4. We'll
Yep.
take 4 psychic damage.
Out of control.
I will have order in this court.
It's not deafened, right? It's not, I can hear, whatever.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear.
Alright, cool. That's my action. And that's my turn.
All right.
What are you guys giggling about still?
Zin, you're up.
You're subtle genius.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm assuming I would have to use my dash action to get into the room.
I jumped, so I circumvent.
It'd be 35 to get all the way there.
Could I move to
You could jump.
like can I jump that diagonal space?
What's your strength score?
My strength score or my modifier or my score?
Score.
Score is 18.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
you'd be
can
able to do
totally.
it.
Yeah,
So 5, 10, 15, and then that'd be you easily make that.
So how much is that? 20? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have 10 feet left.
I have 10 feet left. I am going to go into the room. So that's
Another 5, so you got 5 left.
I want to like push Sarmea back and like get in front of her. Can I do that without dashing? Can I do that with my last 5 feet of movement?
If you're physically moving her,
Would moving her be my action?
that's kind of what I was.
I wouldn't resist.
Or could I do that as a bonus? And I guess it's not like a stated bonus action, obviously.
I will let you do it as a bonus action because she's willing to not resist it.
Okay, cool. I push
So
her back
you
and I
push
stand in
her
front.
back, and you just kind of take her place.
And
But as you
Nobody
push her back,
messes with
it's going to
Finn's
take
girlfriend.
an opportunity attack.
That's fine. I mean, it's gonna probably kill me, but...
Wait, on
Uh,
me?
on Sarmea.
Oh, on Sarmea, gotcha. Doing it dumb. Just doing it.
You didn't roll any hit dice while we were short resting?
We didn't short rest.
I thought you don't roll a die.
Huh?
Did you roll a hit die?
When did we short rest?
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't short rest.
Well, you
We're
talked
gonna
about
open
it.
this
I
door
didn't
and see
think.
what
No, I don't
happens.
think we short rested since,
Okay.
like, I taken my last damage.
It rolls a 14.
That hits.
That is a total of 5 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and your strength score is reduced by 4.
Shit.
So you have a strength score of 5.
I fought one of these before.
I don't even have anything I can do.
Yeah,
But
anything
I'm
else?
gonna
Zen?
try.
Pretty sure that was your turn, right?
Wait, I have an action? Still?
Oh wait, yes. Sorry, that was the
I
opportunity.
mean, I'm
attack.
gonna try to hit it with my flail.
Yep, do
I'm
it.
assuming it's gonna do nothing out of character, but in character.
We're
I'm
doing
trying.
that.
18.
18 hits.
All right. And 9 bludgeoning.
So you push her aside and you bring your flail over your head to build up that momentum, and you swing it hard into this thing, and you watch it flow right through it, and
Yeah.
it kind of disperses and then sucks back into itself.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
No damage.
Sorry, guys.
You can't tell.
Can't tell.
Can't tell.
Okay.
Well, I'm here now.
All right,
This is
is
where
where
we
I am.
are.
Mavram.
Well, I'm like still right next to it, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm just going to use a level 2 spell slot and cast Guiding Bolt into it.
Well, it's already used its reaction, so you can actually step back and not have disadvantage.
I will do that.
Guiding bolts. A save, isn't it?
No, it's a attack roll.
It is. It is an attack roll. It is. That is 17 to hit.
That hits.
And let me just double check. I think. Yeah. So that's all my pieces.
You turn it down a little bit.
Yep.
That's 10. 17 points of radiant damage.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you step back, and as you do, you kind of throw out your hand, and this bolt of bright light flies forward, and hits it square in the chest, and you see it let out this just unearthly scream as it folds in on itself and explodes and disappears.
Oh, thank goodness.
You guys are out of combat.
Thank the maker.
I'm gonna put hand the stone to Zen. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
It's
I
not,
was.
It doesn't really feel like it's all right.
We were
I
really
don't
close
feel
to
very
doing it
good.
ourselves.
I don't
That's
feel
true,
very
but
good.
now we know.
Now we know.
We're not dead, and that's the important part.
I feel like you guys are just trying to make me feel better.
Well, no, I don't think so.
The important thing is you learn from this, and we don't do it again.
Should we put it
All right, Dad.
back?
I don't even say that.
I will turn this criminal empire around!
Criminal empire.
Thank you. I mean, yeah.
No, I mean, like, seriously, though, I think there's about a 50-50% chance whether one of us is going to pull one of those out. And you did. And now we know.
What color is a moonstone?
White, I'm pretty sure. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
pearly,
like a white, almost like off yellow kind of.
yeah.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't get you a blue one.
Oh, it's fine.
So about that rest.
Yeah, maybe we should take it. There, beyond that door is a whirling just a room filled with sharp, spiky
it's,
death.
It's insane.
Okay.
So we need to be at the top of our game.
All right. So.
Did it look like there was any way through, or was it just death?
I mean, I want to take one of the giant like metal balls that flew out at us, and throw it in there, and like throw a wrench in the gears and see.
We
what
could
happens.
get several, but it looks like there's about 15 feet. We could go in and check it out and see what's going on, but it looks like what I thought this whole place would look like. So
fair. We found it.
Yeah, we found it.
All right. Well, let's figure
El
out.
Dorado of Blade Death.
Let's figure out a rest situation. I think that needs to happen.
Yeah, a short rest, right?
I mean, what are the logistics of us taking a long rest in here?
Well, I don't have a tent or a bedroll or
we aren't those kind of adventurers. We're city adventurers.
He's generally not feeling super good about that.
And I'm assuming we can't leave, but
I mean,
that's just me.
I don't. If we leave here, I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. Well, short rest it is.
Mm-hmm.
Press on a little bit further, and then we'll.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's our option, right?
Yep.
All right, short rest.
Okay.
Again.
And also Song of Rest, so add a d6.
Rad.
To.
Is it bad when your healer uses the hit dice?
No.
Okay.
Smart. Especially if you get an extra d6. I haven't had hit dice for hours in game time.
I'm back up to full.
What was the d6 there, Kendra?
Huh? Oh, I haven't rolled it. Sorry, I was checking the thing.
And do you add that to each hit dice or just once?
I'm not sure it's each.
That's what I was checking.
It's once.
Okay.
It's a d6 to the total rest.
Got it.
I believe.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Great, it's a 1.
Hey,
Oh, it's something.
it happens.
And then when we roll hit dice, do we add our con mod to each die?
You
that we
do
roll?
add your con mod to each die.
1, so 3 plus 8 plus 3 is 11.
You should add 6 to that. Right?
Hmm?
Didn't you? Wait, you rolled 8 and 3?
13.
That was adding.
Your con mod's 3.
No, I added my con mod once, my con mod again,
Oh, okay.
the one
My
from
bad.
Song of Rest, and then whatever I rolled.
For some reason, I thought you had a con mod of 3.
That's me.
Ah.
All right. So yeah, you guys just bunk down in the altar room, or
For a little bit, for a short time.
okay.
Well, well, I mean, I took a rest. Never mind. I don't do anything.
Oh,
I relax.
and then if we have an extra 10 minutes, I want to try to identify something. I'm not sure what. If I just go for the altar, if I try to touch skulls or something.
Why don't you just do the moonstone, or the altar? I was gonna Arcana check the altar.
I'll do the altar.
How about
I will say that
about
during
I-
our short rest, I will make another night eye mutagen.
How about I
Replace
check
what I
out the
used.
altar to see if it's worth
Okay.
identifying?
No.
17, I believe. Yeah, 17.
17. I mean, as with most altars, you can assume that they could be used for something magical. Especially with the fact that this creature rose out of it once you pluck the
Right.
gem out of it.
Is there anything in the socket behind it that looks like might have been like
Holding something in, or
some kind of rune or something that released the creature, I guess?
roll an investigation check.
Okay.
Also, I will then take that night eye mutagen when we are done with our short rest, so I have night vision back.
24.
24. You would be able, like, you kind of take the nib and you're able to shine it in there to where you can see into the back of it, and just in the very back you're able to see the faintest outline of some symbol.
Looks like it's like expired or like burned out or something. Okay. Yeah, I think that would be a bad idea to try to take any more of these.
okay. Well, I'm gonna try to identify the altar.
Okay.
So 10 minutes, I'm gonna be touching it.
All right.
I'm gonna be
Oh, I'm
touching it.
touching it. With my alpha.
So you go through your ritual. You find that the altar does not have a name. But
An altar has no name.
and you are able to identify that the gems that are in the eyes on the altar do not have any sort of magical ability themselves.
Okay. And everything else?
You do sense a faint bit of something behind each of the gems, which you can attest to being another one of these symbols.
Can I tell what kind of magic it is?
It would be, I want to say, enchantment magic.
The stones themselves aren't magical, but there is some enchantment magic around the altar.
That would explain where the creatures come from.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should just
I don't
leave
think there's
this.
an option to just get rich off of this without fucking ourselves over. So.
Well, maybe one day we'll have the opportunity to be able to dispel this, something like this, but not today.
Not today.
Okay.
Let's go check out the spinning blade death room.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Do you want to go get these giant?
Oh yeah, I'll go back.
As big as possible. How many?
I will go
2?
back. What was like the biggest one? Like that came out at us, like the.
Do you go back?
I go back.
So you go back and start looking over all these steel spheres, and you see one that sticks out that's probably about 2 feet in diameter.
Cool. I grab it.
Okay.
And if I can arm that one and like grab one more, I would. If I need both arms to do to just carry that one.
Okay. As you guys watch Zin walk back across, everybody roll me perception check.
Oh
4.
my god.
10.
10.
Both you got 10s?
Yep.
So you see that in the parts of the trash that has been burned, you see a couple of glints, almost like light reflecting off of something in the trash.
I use my mage hand to sort of clear away the trash.
Okay. It takes you a minute. You spend a little bit of time just you kind of throw it over towards where you thought you saw it, and it takes you a minute, but you're able to kind of bat some things around and move some stuff around, and you find what it was. You end up lifting up what looks to be a small canvas pack, and it's got a metal buckle on it, which you can assume was the glint that you saw come off of it. And it holds this pack up.
Alright, I bring it over to myself.
You bring it over yourself, and you start going through it, and you find that it's full of what seems to be bandages, wraps, some herbs, and you found yourself a healer's kit.
Ooh.
Is anyone particularly adept at medicine?
I do not think I am, but let me
No.
double check.
Not particularly. I got a +1.
+1.
Also,
My healing comes from.
within. Well, you know about herbs and stuff, so
That's true.
I'll give it to you.
Got it.
Full uses?
Yep.
Sweet, 10 uses.
Healer's kit.
You said there's multiple glints.
Mm-hmm.
I will investigate the other one with my mage hand.
Again, you spend a bit of time. It takes you a couple minutes, but you're able to go through it, and you find yourself a small pile of copper.
Alright. Free nibs. How many? Let's find out.
You find a total of 28 nibs
Decent.
in this little pile on the floor.
Excellent. I'll help Zin. After that, I will help Zin carry a second ball. A 2-foot steel ball is gonna be.
Mavram, with your 10, you would
Heavy.
notice that you had noticed one or two other glints that were not the things that Sabian found.
I would like to do the same that he was doing with my mage hand.
Okay. Yeah, you start rummaging through some stuff, and you end up finding you see your mage hand pick something up, but because yours isn't invisible, you're not able to see what it picked up right away until it brings it back over to you, and you're able to grab it out of its hand, and you see you're now holding this small silver figure of Raven.
Ooh, okay.
Noted.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know that in character, but noted.
What's the next one?
It takes you a few more minutes, but if you spend the time, you're able to kind of rummage through all this stuff, and you end up finding you see your mage hand kind of dive into a pile and come out with this long piece of leather, and when it brings it back over to you, it hands you a whip that has this kind of metal fixture on the end of it that holds it all together.
You know, Brago has a crow tattoo. Just saying. It's a small
I
crow.
don't
Oh,
know
it's a
if
raven.
we accept any gifts from here. For what this is. For what we're
That's
doing.
true. That's fair.
I could... no, I'm not getting into the realm of Artie starting to lie to my boyfriend. That's not how that works.
Well,
This whip is interesting. I would say, once we have a second, Samaya, you might want to take a look at it just in case.
Yeah, sure.
But again, we can hold it for now. I'll just I'll put it over myself.
we should also check out the statue, just to be safe.
Yes, just in case.
Yeah. So once we have two relatively large, big as we could possibly maneuver steel balls, we will enter the trap room of death.
So I'd say that the two biggest ones, you'd find that one that's about 2 feet in diameter, and then you'd find
I'll
another
leave
one
that
that's
one
probably
in.
about 1.5 feet.
Cool.
Yeah.
Those are two gigantic steel balls.
You've got big balls.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Shall we see what lies beyond the door?
Yeah, let's open the door, see what happens.
Yep. It's quite the
So
sight.
you all head over.
Yep, and I open the door.
So you see
I have an
Sabian kind of push this door open, and as you guys all stare in, you see a hallway that runs down in front of you. Roll a perception check for me.
All of us?
Yep.
12.
8.
15.
9.
So all of you notice that this hallway is, as Sabian said, just full of death. You see these large metal blades spinning faster than you can tell, just whipping across the hallway in different directions. Some go diagonally, some go straight across. You also see these large scythe-like blades swinging from the ceiling that go back and forth and disappear into these small crevices in the wall. Sarmea and Mavram, you were kind of just taken aback by this scene of worrying death that you see in front of yourself. But Zin and Savian, you notice that at the end of the hallway seems to be another door. And as you guys stare into this worrying room of death, I think that's what we're going to call it for the
No, I
evening.
have a thing I want to do, but it's fine.
If it wasn't so late, I would love to keep going and see you guys go through this
Okay.
hallway, but it's already pretty late, so we
Alright,
probably shouldn't
I'm
start
gonna-
another
Nope.
one.
Yep.
But yeah, so we will pick up here next time as you guys try to deal with this hallway of spinning death.
Can't wait. It's gonna be fantastic.
Thank you again for watching.
Yes,
thank you to
very much,
everybody
everyone.
that was interacting and giving us subscriptions and follows. I think we had one more that we didn't get to announce that happened.
Oh,
during
that
the
last
second
one was a
half. Yeah.
host.
Oh, it was a host.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
That's awesome. Well, thank you again to everybody for the love and support.
From,
We
Jitwitch,
appreciate it
by the
and
way.
love you guys.
Nice.
Be sure to be back here in 2 weeks where we will do this again. Also, if you haven't checked it out yet, a new episode of Swordcast Adventures just came out this past Monday.
That's true.
It's super awesome. Make sure you listen to that. Don't forget to check out our Patreon where you can listen to Matt DM Tomb of Annihilation for our Patreon game.
That's true.
Yep. And don't forget to check out my new podcast, Help Action, where me and a couple other DMs get together and spend our turn using the Help Action to give you advantage on your role playing. Yeah, that's all I got for now. You can follow me at JustTheDicks on Twitter. If you guys want to, go ahead and shout out yourselves.
At Fibromancer, FIBROMANCER.
MJR Boredom.
I don't post enough on Twitter for me to be worth it saying that yet. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
It's a work in progress.
From book to board on Twitter and Instagram.
From book to board.
Thank you
Alright.
again, guys. Thank you so much. We will see you next time.
So long, farewell.